I was muted. I was muted. Sorry about that. I was muted. Listen, you guys are going to have to communicate to me because I don't know what I sound like because I don't have my headphones. Thank you for dancing in the chat there, that shizzle. I I don't know what I sound like. So if my mic is a little scratchy, if my mic is a little too low or whatever, just let me know, okay? So I got here 9:30. Looks like everything started way before then. So let me just go ahead to this right here. I should just talk to you guys, right? You got the disco vibes, George. I know you do, don't you? Okay, now listen, I'm going to start shilling throughout the entire stream. So if you would like to use Donald Trump's voice, Joe Biden's voice, if you would like to Kamala Harris' voice, any political person voice, including Tucker Carlson, Ben Shapiro, Jordan Peterson, you can make a donation. You can do it through super chats or you can do it through the Kickbot, and that's a voice to text. And you can basically participate in there. Yes, Shaquita's here, honey. Okay. Joe Jive Turkey. Melania, my queen was already out today. Oh God. So the whole thing started at 7 o'clock or something. Oh, how did I miss my queen? How did I miss my queen? How did I miss her? Hold on a second. Where was she? Was she? Hold on, and I'm not even on. Hold on a second. Let me put up also. Okay. Hey, Tandra Drew. Hey, everybody over there on Kick. So I'm going to keep this up so I can keep watching it. Can we swap DT so you can have Starmer? Who the hell is that? DTs. They already went to church and St. John's. Okay. I made too much tea, and so I have like two cups here. It's really funny. I have 2 cups of tea because I made too much, so I have they're both the same tea. They're like lemon tea and peppermint tea. So I have this white cup here, and then I have this clear cup here of tea because I'm not much of a coffee drinker and everything like that. So, all right. So while we waiting, what do y'all want to talk about while we waiting? Come and communicate to me. I know it's early in the morning. It's early in the morning for me. How do I sound? Oh, I see I sound fine. Oh, he's the Prime Minister of the UK. DT. Listen, you guys, why don't you just don't say Trump? I kid you not. You're the first person to put DT instead of saying Trump. Everybody say Trump. Is it that hard to write out 3 extra letters? TRUMP, Trump. Nobody called Trump's DT. We call him Trump. Trump's Trump. Yeah, can we get Starmer for DT? No, we call him Trump. We call him Trump. Okay? Okay, the Prime Minister. Listen, this is gonna sound the Orange Man bad. Yeah, we say that too. Listen, I know this sounds typical American, but I don't care what happened in you guys' countries. You know what I'm saying? All right. The only reason we hear so much about Justin is because, Canada is like right above us. And, and we can just take that country over if we want to. I don't want us to take over to Canada. I really don't because, well, it's too libtardy. It's just, if we take over Canada and make it part of America, the entire country is doomed because nobody's more politically correct. Nobody's more woke than Canada. Okay. Very, very woke. All right. I don't want to deal with no damn Canada. Ah! V! Yay! $10. Should I keep a tab of how much thank you so much, V. V says, I took a PTO today just to watch the inauguration. It's an extra bonus to see that you're alive, looking good, Tree. Thank you very much. Special occasion. Decided to bring out my Shaquita wig out today. You know how it is. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I appreciate the love. Thank you, thank you, thank you for the super chat. Hold on, let me bring this over a little bit. I need to rearrange some things here. Let's bring you here and bring you here. And thank you. I appreciate that. I told you guys I was going to clean up for you. Didn't I tell you I was going to clean up for you? I said, guys, I'm going to clean up for you. Come and watch me on Monday. I'm going to be looking good. I'm going to be looking good for you because today is a wonderful day. We get our country back today. No more Kamala Harris. All right. No more, what's my name? I don't know. Where is can I kiss some kids? I sure would like to smell some little girls. We ain't got to deal with that no more. No more PDF files in the White House, okay? I'm just glad to have our country back. And I came in Savage Sweetheart with the $10. Woo! You guys are I really appreciate this. I should put this up to show how much love I'm getting. $20 so far. I'm looking forward to Homeman coming to Chicago, and you look absolutely gorgeous. Tree, flowers, American flag, flowers. Thank you so much. Thank you. I appreciate that. You guys are so wonderful with the super chats. I appreciate that so much. I do love the big hat. Oh, you mean the big hair. Daniel, that's it. Take your time with typing. Daniel, am I going to be clowning you all day? Is that what we're going to be doing? We're going to be clowning you all day? First you called Trump DT and expected me to understand what you were talking about. Listen, I want you guys to understand. I want you guys to understand. I got up extra early to look this good and to be here. Because this is my home office. And just to make sure I'm here. And look, nothing started. It's 9:30 and I'm sitting here just like, and I heard that I missed the Queen. How did I miss the Queen? I missed our Queen? What? How is that possible? What in the world? I missed the Queen. I look forward to having her in the White House and bringing more class to it, more style, finesse, elegance. And we don't have to look at that techie stuff that Jill's been doing to the White House. Honey, she'd make that entire place look like a thrift store. She just has such bad taste in clothes and styles and stuff like that. So Well, thank you, George. I really appreciate it. Okay. The queen was queening. God, she's so awesome. Ah, beautiful. Just mwah, just the best all around. Hold on. Let me also. I gotta stop. What's up, Joe? I gotta. You guys know I always give. I always give. Um, thoughts is in the house. Most politicians go to do speeches and such after they're out of office, but Biden is seen now. Is wait a minute? I just came on and I was listening to the news before I came on. Did Biden pardon Fauci? Ray, hi Ray, how you doing? Good to see you, Ray. Stop DMing me bad news about the weather in my damn state. You making me mad. I'm kidding. I am so kidding. I am so kidding. But when you DM me saying, Tree, it's gonna be another bad day. It's gonna have another storm in Georgia. I was like, oh. Cause the last time you did it, I poo-pooed you away. I was like, boy, please, it's Georgia. It don't snow down here. Then we got a big old snowstorm. All right. So that cup is finished. I put a link to Trump's Melania's arriving today in the shorts. Okay, I got it. I don't even think I'm going to go watch it yet. I'm going to watch it when I finish my tea. I am the bearer of No, when you did it. Celine! $5. That's $25, y'all. Okay, I think I am going to put something up of how much money we raised today. Celine, thank you so much. I've been so excited to see a president get inaugurated. Also, these liberal tears are even more sweeter than 2017. It's delicious. Oh, what you telling me, girl? It's absolutely delicious. Look, this is me drinking liberal tears. It needs some lemon stevia though. It definitely need that though. It definitely need that. Thank you guys so much. $25 raised already. I appreciate that. You guys know I always appreciate every time you donate. Very grateful. I'm like, I got the best audience always. And by the way, it also like motivated me and saying like, I got to be here for my girls and my boys. I got to be here for my political family. All right. And y'all just showing me how you love me for getting up in the morning. Dude, I kid you not. I do not look this clean up in the morning, okay? I was like, I got to. It's not a Trump presidency without an inauguration day. Are they riding already? Did you hear about Biden's pardon? No. I was asking you guys about that. I was asking you guys, is it true that he pardoned Fauci? Listen, I just got here. You guys got to tell me stuff. Wait a minute. He pardoned Fauci? You know what that means, right? Fauci, Mark Milley. Oh, I got to sneeze. And the J6 committee. Ooh. Thank you so much for blessing me. The J6 committee with Liz Cheney? Oh, he also pardoned Liz Cheney too? Scandalous. True Bloods, this is to you. We were right all along. We were right all along. They censored us. They deplatformed us. They debanked us. They did all kinds of things to us, but we did not give in, did we? Nope. To you, True Blood. I bet you a lot of people mad right now that y'all. Whoa! It's a good day to be us. You pardoned Fauci, and Fauci didn't even go to jail. He hasn't even went to court. He hasn't been charged with anything. Fauci hasn't even been charged with anything, and you just guys. Ooh, child. Ooh. Oof. I don't know what to say. Let's see what they're doing over there in Fox. This is, hold on a second. Oh, okay, what's this? Hold on a second.
Trepidation, right? I didn't vote for Donald Trump in November, and we have some differences of opinion on policy and politics, and that's okay. But I'm also anxious and excited about some of the opportunities to work together. And I think there's Democrats in Congress that are looking forward to that as well. So we'll see. I think there's a lot on Donald Trump right now. He's got a lot of things that he's looking to get done in a short amount of time, including today. But I think there's hope. And I start with that because there'll be time to fight. There'll be time to argue. That's what we.
I don't know what we're looking at. What is this? What is this angle here? Okay, so let's come back to this and
do in our country. But I think for today, it's a good idea to start focusing on the hope. And
rewind this here.
we're turning a page here, not because I'm worried about anything that happened in the past. I don't think there's a there. You're going to see some other pardons here today for the January 6th folks that apparently were nonviolent, that were there in the Capitol, and that probably shouldn't have been prosecuted in the way they were. And I think a lot of Americans agree with that. So let's turn.
Oh God, we've been telling you guys this for so long. You're just now saying something. Oh, look at my queen! Oh my God! Look at what she has on. Oh, hold on a second. Can you guys see this? Oh, look at my queen. Look at her. Look at what she's wearing. This is a dark navy blue ensemble. She is so beautiful. Oh my God, she is so beautiful. Look at her. Look at her. Oh. Oh my God, I just got a big old smile on my face. All right, thank you, that shizzle. Okay, look like something's moving here. Let's see.
So I'm hopeful that we're starting to see.
Okay, I'm just gonna do that. Oh my God, did you guys see her? Oh man, she looks so good. She looks so good. All right, what we looking at now? Oh, I think they're supposed to come out of this building or something. Oh no, they're going inside. I don't know what we're looking at. Exactly, savage sweetheart. How a first lady should look like elegance, class, professionalism. Not like she pulled somebody's daggone tablecloth and wrapped it around her body. Okay, let me put how much money we donations we got. Let's see. Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
At the church service at St. John's, Jeff Bezos, Mark Zuckerberg, Tim Cook, and Google's Sundar Pichai all attended the church service.
Incredible.
And we're seeing folks start to show up now at the Capitol. They're all expected to be in there as well. And,
Joel just tipped $5.
Again,
Are you sure you don't want Canada? I'll put you in charge of French Canada.
What we're watching.
Thank you so much, Joe. No, we don't want Canada, okay? And thank you to come in as the voice of President Donald Trump. No, we don't want Canada. So that brings us up to $30, guys. Thank you so much. I appreciate that.
And now it's like a complete mea culpa. And it's not just that. It was the suppression of news.
Yeah, we don't want Canada, Joe. No.
State and the rest to suppress the Hunter Biden laptop story. And now they're not only saying we're done with the fact checkers at Meta, Bianca, but we're essentially on the Trump train. We're going to church with them now. We're having dinner at Mar-a-Lago. We're throwing inaugural parties. They're all in.
They're all in, and PayPal mafia is what it's been called. But Trump even appointed former PayPal executive David Sachs to be the crypto czar. AI crypto, as we know, has been making huge news.
It was reaching new highs this morning.
Melania has her own coin, Trump. So they have Silicon Valley has really. I think seen the light of an outsider, a business person, and even Elon Musk and what he's done to sort of not just protect free
speech. Pardon me, there's the motorcade moving from Blair House. There you can see there's still a review stand out there outside the White House gates. So there'll be some perhaps supporters waiting to greet the 47th president in a few hours after lunch with congressional leaders and the stop at Capitol One. But there it is, and a lot of people have been noting. Those SUVs have some new equipment at the top of it. It's said to be equipment that can deal with drones. We've seen drones on the East Coast of the United States and elsewhere. That is the north lawn of the White House where you see correspondents report from. And that is sort of the driveway where obviously they'll be coming up. It's snow covered, John. Beautiful setting, and we're getting just a bird's eye view of not just the peaceful transfer of power, but this moment where, I know that Donald Trump went shortly after the election and sat with Joe Biden in public and private. And then at the Carter funeral, as was mentioned before, there's been some exchanges and whatnot. But now they're going to have some time to sit behind closed doors. We were told that the current First Lady, Jill Biden, did not want to have a one-on-one tea with the incoming First Lady, and a lot of people have had feathers ruffled about that.
What?
But they're going to make the best of it, it looks like.
Yeah, I think they'll put on a brave face for the cameras. Biden's just posted one last selfie of themselves from the front steps of the White House, and
there they are.
There we go. They're pulling up now. We'll listen in here in just a moment, and watching
Look at
the
her.
outgoing president and first lady welcome in the incoming president and first lady.
Oh, we about to see. Oh my God! Please come out, Melania. Look at this thing over there. Who looks
Trump
more
says,
like a
"Never mind, I
queen?"
can't button this thing.
I think blustery is a good word for today, right? Yeah.
Hang on, reporters. It's amazing how the mainstream media
They never
will be.
change.
Yeah, they never change.
But
Even in this moment, right?
What an incredible moment. Now you see from this camera where they are greeting each other in the hallway there. before they go and sit somewhere. It's incredible to see them, and now all these aides are coming around.
Listen, this is politics too. They don't have to love each other. They have to be dignified. We saw how Jill was at Notre Dame with Donald Trump.
That's right.
talking.
That's the other moment.
You know,
they got along.
This is politics. And like I said, at Carter's funeral, Donald Trump's talking to Obama, and there's so much history with all the 5 living presidents. But you meet the moment and you stand there and you pose for the picture and you respect their tradition, and that is what we just saw play out here. And I thought that was very dignified and beautiful. And
if in fact he did say welcome home, I think that's a classy move from Joe Biden.
I heard welcome home. I hope I heard it right. And at first it was when Donald Trump was walking out of the limo, and I thought maybe he was joking, like welcome home, but it sounded like Joe Biden's voice to me. That here we are. You've been here
light.
Before, and it was light. And but what about that moment, John, where the incoming president, who just does it the way he wants to do it, is like, okay, he starts.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. I'm just now looking at the chat. We have Celine, another $5. I'm gonna round it up. Wait a minute, did I miss anybody else? Okay, so Celine with another $5. Isn't it great to have a president who doesn't need to read from the teleprompter? Living in Massachusetts, there are long faces today. I love it. Listen, Celine, just get your cup like this, and then put it underneath their chin, and then just drink those tears, honey. Just drink those tears. You'd be like, oh my God, these tears are so delicious. All right, let me update. Just drink them, honey. Be like, ooh, liberal tears are so delicious. They're scrumptious. Let me update the thing here. I'm doing it. We are at 35. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate the donations. Also, if you would like to donate using Donald Trump's voice, Poopy Pants Joe Biden's voice, if you would like to donate using Kamala Harris' voice, any of the political pundits, including commentary pundits, including Ben Shapiro, Little Benny. Who else we have? We have, I think we have Dan Bongino and Tucker Carlson. You can do so by clicking the Kickbot link, And when you click the Kickbot link, you can use any voice you have. There's about 52 voices you can choose from. And Donald Trump is the number one because Donald Trump is the one who's used the most, okay? So you can use that. Only thing better than liberal tears is liberal wine. I don't know. Liberal tears are nothing. I don't know if that one. I'd rather have the liberal tears than the liberal wine, but I get the pun. I do get the pun. Got to hurry up and drink my tea before it turns cold. Because one thing I can't stand is some cold tea. I don't know how you guys can do it when you like drink. Because I'm not a coffee drinker. So, because I'm not a coffee drinker, I don't really drink it. But I see some of you guys drinking on coffee. And I'm like, it's 40 minutes, you still drinking on that coffee? It can't stay that hot. Grew up with chilled tea. Ugh. I don't know about all that. I don't know about all that. I don't think I could. They all want to. Dang, Tree, like the hairdo. Yes, it's my Shaquita wig. You like it? You jive turkey. Okay. Okay, let's see what they're saying here.
The presidential race. Sadly, the media misled us for the last 4 years. Joe Biden was not ready for prime time, and all of the propaganda and lies that came out
thank you
really
for the gifted subs.
Our country. And
hold on, we got a gifted sub from, hold on a second, Joe! Joe just gave the gifted sub to Crafty Curly is here. That's my boo-boo. Oh my God. Crafty Curly. What's up, girl? Thank you so much, Crafty Girly. All right, let me add that to that we are now at $40, guys. I'm adding everything myself. Okay. My girl Crafty is here. I'm so excited. I didn't see her in a minute.
For this historic moment are going to be important because it's going to send a signal about who around the incoming president sort of is important for him in the days ahead, and he's got a lot of action that he's going to be taking. He's trying to bring
love
some
it,
people
Kevin
together
Jones.
here,
I appreciate that.
Well, he's been in action since he won the election, and now.
Yeah, let me tell you. Okay, let me tell you guys something while we're waiting for everybody to come inside. There is a backstory to this Afro wig. First of all, I've always loved the Afro style. As you all know, my real hair is in dreadlocks. So it took a lot to put like most of it underneath this wig, okay? So most of it is just cascading down my back. But anyway, so I would put this wig on when I would mock Turning Point USA and Charlie Kirk and Kevin and Candace Owens and all these other people, and I would be like Shaquita Jackson, and I would be like the stereotypical black conservative saying all of the talking points, you know what I'm saying? Like, Democrats were the first one. The Democrats are the real racists. Democrats started the KKK. All that stuff that, white conservatives love to hear. You know what I'm saying? And I hated the pandering. I never liked pandering. And so I would just be the stereotypical, like, black woman, like, how y'all doing? And I would have fried chicken and some butter biscuits and stuff. Don't y'all want some of this butter biscuits? We got the best butter biscuits over here on the Republican side. And it was so funny. But anyway, I loved the character, but there was no need for me to play her anymore. So I was like, I did it during Trump's first presidency. So I was like, what a way to bring in the second presidency by wearing the same Afro wig, but this time not mocking, just basically just celebrating Trump's second presidency. So that's what this was all about.
And who knows what these poor kids will be taught in terms of how this current administration under Biden.
LA Ram, thank you so much for the $25. It's a good day. Bye-bye, Joe Biden. LOL. Thank you so much, LA Rams. Okay, let me add that. I appreciate you guys. Oh my gosh. Thank you guys so much for being so generous. I love this. Thank you so much. So you love the Afro look? Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Yes, I'm starting to do it up. Melania, oh my God. I love what Melania was wearing. Hold on a second. Let me update this for a second here. Okay, 65. There we go. All right. Thank you so much. Let me just see what you guys are saying. Yes, Melania. Listen, I don't know if you guys know this, but I have a huge crush on Melania. A huge crush on Melania. I love her. Love her. Love her. Love everything about her. Oh, I could just stare at her all day. Oh, okay. What are we doing here? That interior reminds me of graduation. It does, doesn't it?
The Capitol to full staff, which that is his right to do as the Speaker of the House. Really the custodian of the entire Capitol complex.
I can't believe he pardoned Fauci.
This is something that Donald Trump actually spoke about. He put out a Truth social post about this very fact, that he felt like the flags should not be at half-staff on Inauguration Day.
There you go. So let's check in with someone who knows a lot about what's happening there under the dome. Her name is Alana Austin. You see her a lot here on Newsmax and Newsmax 2. Alana, good morning to you. What is your sense about the last-minute preparations to move all of this inside? The glimpses we're getting show it'll still be a wonderful, beautiful ceremony, obviously.
Well, it's cold up there. What you mean, why have it inside? It's cold. Listen, it's cold down here in Georgia. I think it's in the 20 degrees. And if it's in the 20 degrees down here in Georgia, I know it's freezing up there in D.C. Okay? Yeah, Fauci belong behind bars. Excuse me. Hold on, let me just say something about all of this. I really feel sorry for those of you who were forced to take the jab. I know I meant no disrespect when I was like, kudos to the true bloods, but you understand, we caught the worst of it. Like those of us who refuse, like down here in Georgia, thank God we didn't have like a mandatory mask thing. It was just based upon the stores. And I can't tell you how many times I had to bring a very, very old inhaler and go, I can't wear a mask.
Just tip $10. Girl, you be looking so fine with your badass afro tiny waist. Mama, ma'am, you a tasty biscuit.
Thank you, Thoughts. I appreciate it. Thank you, Thoughts, for using Samuel L. Jackson's voice. Okay, I'm sorry. That made my day. Let's go ahead and update that too. Up to 75. Thank you so much, Thoughts. I'm sorry, man. That's actually sound like something that Samuel Jackson would actually say. Okay, that sounds like something Samuel Jackson would actually say. So that was so funny. That made you laugh. Like, yeah. That's by the way, those of you who are in my YouTube chat, and I think I'm on Twitch, but I'm just too lazy to go log on and everything like that. The Kickbot is where you can donate through Super Chat or Stream Elements. But if you would like to use if you would like to use the Kickbot, it uses the voice where you could use celebrities, you can use the politicians, and you can basically donate through text to speech and everything like that. I'm still blushing from Samuel Jackson. Thomas, I look like a good biscuit. Okay. So there's that. Okay. All right. Thanks, that shizzle. Okay. So Twitch. Hey, everybody on Twitch. Hi. Okay. So everybody is going over here. And so, it's 28 degrees. It's 28. Wait a minute. Are you guys telling me the degrees or are you telling me the location? Oh, you are. It's 28 degrees in Washington. Okay, if it's 28 degrees up there, then it must have got a little warmer here, because it must be in the 40s down here in Georgia. So what we're doing, everybody, they moved it inside, so I think that's better because it's so cold outside. Where's Ivanka? I want to see her. I don't know. I'm sure she's going to be there, though. So let me see what... As a matter of fact, let me see. Let me see what the degrees is here. And here in the hold on, I'm gonna tell you the degrees here in Georgia. No way, they're saying it's 25 degrees down here. There's no way Washington is warmer than Georgia. Okay, who's it? Olivia says, I'm in South Texas and we're at 25 degrees. We're at 25 degrees too. How? Who's that said that DC is 28 degrees? Nah, you lying. We just cracked 30 here in North Carolina. Why are we colder than you guys? I don't understand this. The high in Missouri is 18. Oof. I don't know if I like that. Looked it up. It says 26 degrees in DC. That is so crazy. My heart goes out to the government workers and servicemen who are forced to take the clot shot. Yeah. Oh, that's what I was talking about. I was talking about that. So I just want to say, that I do feel sorry for those of you who were forced to take the shots and everything like that. And those, but like those who lost their jobs because they couldn't take the shot. You know what I'm saying? Those who, hold on a second, my daggone thing. Okay. Those who lost their jobs, those who were denied going to funerals, those who were denied to go into the hospitals to see their loved ones, you know, the way they treated you guys. I just hope you never forget this. I really, really do. I hope you guys never forget this. See, I never trust the medical facility. I just don't trust Big Pharma. I was raised that way. Thank God I was raised that way. That was probably one of the few things my mama did right, was for me to not trust Big Pharma, for not look at doctors like they're saviors. You know what I'm saying? And so, and I didn't. And hello, Katie did for a membership of 2 months. Hello, Foxy Lady. Hail Trump. Woo! Let's effing go. Thank you so much, Katie. Katie's channel. So it was yeah, it's all I could do is shake my head. Is like the stuff that people went through, and it was just another fight for me. Christy Nome took her coat off. You can tell she's from South Dakota. And listen, kudos to the governors who were like, okay, we're not going to go through all this craziness here. We're going to sit up here and let people be who they are. And so you had the person leading the charge was Christy Nome, followed by Ron DeSantis, and then all the other Southern governors started to fall in line, except for that Tennessee one. Y'all, that's the governor y'all got in Tennessee. I don't know what to say about that. I don't know what to say about him, honey. Okay, because y'all got some problems up there. Y'all had a mandate out of all the daggone places. You guys had a mandate. So let me see what they're doing on Fox News. Let's see. Okay, let's keep it on Fox News here. We're gonna keep it on Fox News. So, because I don't want to be advertising other people's commercials. Okay. So, can't wait to see Pooper Pants Joe Biden leave for the last time, honey. You and me both, okay? You and me both. But it's very interesting that they pardoned the January 6th committee. And then, you know what? I'm not really surprised that Biden pardoned Liz Cheney. I knew he was going to do that. You saw that coming. But pardoning Fauci, you all should never let your children's and your children's forget what we went through during 2021 and even a little bit of 2022. Let's not forget when Joe Biden got in office. And if you think about it, what they was doing was they were just, I got to be very careful because we're still on YouTube and you can still get in trouble for telling the truth. And they're going to say that you're doing misinformation. So I got to be careful. But remember what they was doing at first, right? First, it was the scare tactic, and then it was the bribing. Ooh, you want some hamburgers for a year and fries? You want a lifetime support of, you want to have Dunkin' Donuts? I can't remember all the stuff. You want to enter this lottery? You want to do that? Like, it was like, really? I've never seen this before, ever. Cheeseburgers, yeah. Cheeseburgers, donuts, hot dogs, pizza slices. You couldn't even go into a restaurant and eat if you did not. Well, that's in New York, by the way. That didn't happen down here in Georgia. But in New York, they had passports, COVID passports. Child. I finished this. They had COVID passports. And you was getting arrested if you did social distance. Okay. Cruises. No. They closed down the cruises, didn't they? They closed down the cruises. And it was just terrible, y'all. It was just like absolutely terrible stuff. So I won't forget. I will always remember. And one thing I will make sure is that, I will remind people, like, yeah, remember what they did to us. Never forget what they did to us. So I forgot I got this daggone thing like that. All right, let me see what you guys are saying. My opinion, people that got government jab, we're going to call it the jab, seem to be aging badly, especially the 30-year-old. I think, personally, it just depends on your immune system. It depends on your lifestyle, whether you smoke, drink, if partying all night long. I think it depends on the individual whether they're aging or they have any side effects at all, So some people may not even have any side effects, but I don't know. Everybody I hang around never got the jab. Okay. So like my best friend, I got two best friends that I'm the godmother of their children. So they didn't get it. Their husbands didn't get it. Yeah, no, none of the people we hang around has gotten the shot, has gotten the jab. Okay. I got the sound on, so just in case you all don't, it's this is Fox News, so I'm waiting for them to put the sound on, so they don't have the sound on. The fear mongering was on all time high, big time high. You're gonna kill grandma. Remember that? Y'all remember that? You're gonna kill grandma. You don't care about grandma. Like what? They sought to purge the public sector of free thinkers. I think it's time for free thinkers. Hey, crafty girly, I see you talking to me. Hi. Hey, girl. What's up, girl? Yes, hashtag True Blood. I'm sorry, I just went over there and looked at Kick and I saw you at me. It puts my name in a block. So there's that. Hello, Anna. Thank you for being a member. Thank you so much. I told you I was going to clean up well for you guys. I told you. I keep my word. If I say, hey, I'm going to stream on this particular day, then I'm going to stream on this particular day. If I say, I'm going to clean up for you guys so you can just check me out, this, that, and the other, that's what I'm going to do, and that's what I did. So. At university, I had 3 security guards have to go at me for not wearing a mask in a study room designed for one person. Miss Midnight, for real? I don't think in the history, she need to lose some weight. How is she a security guard? How is she Secret Service that big? Oh, never mind. DEI. That's how. That's how. Dude, I hate overweight security guards, Secret Service agents. I hate overweight police officers because I had to basically make sure that I stayed in tip-top shape when I was a police officer. And then I get to see if you check off the boxes as a DEI hire, you don't have to lose weight. You don't have to be thin or you don't have to do anything. Oh, y'all love my hair. How y'all doing? Yes, chopped turkeys. If y'all want to donate, you can do so through Super Chat. You can do so at the pinned comment above Kick Bot, where you can basically speak to me, honey, okay? Speak to me in any voice you choose. Or you can do Streamlabs. Donations are encouraged and welcome. So, listen, I love the compliments of the hair. Do I need to wear this often, honey? Do I need to wear this wig often? I only did it for this special occasion, and it took a lot to put most of this hair in it. It's not even all my hair is in this wig. Oh, Kevin Jones, we know you're gonna say yes. We know you're gonna say yes, Kevin. I think out of everybody, Kevin loved my hair the most. Kevin's like, I love your hair, Tree. I love it. I love it, love it, love it. What we got to do to get a fit check, Miss Foxy. A fit check on me? Oh my gosh, honey. I should bring you guys to my gym. And Lord knows I'm not going to stand up, though, unless I got to go to the bathroom. If I got to go to the bathroom, which I don't think so, I drink these 2 cups of teas here. Okay. I probably will, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how things work. We'll see how. So there's that. That wig reminds me of the 70s. It's because it's an Afro wig. That's when the afros, if I'm not mistaken, the afros were real popular in real popular in the 60s and the 70s, and then I think it went away in the 80s. I think. As a matter of fact, I do believe it went away in the 80s, and I think that's when what hairstyle was popular in the 80s. I don't know. I know in the 90s, the bob, because that's what I had. The bob was very popular for black women. The mullet, Ray, that's for white men. Yo, jive turkey ass. Afros was so popular until creamy crack and then curl. Oh, the Jerry curl! I forgot about the Jerry curl. That's what happened. The Jerry curl came in. Honey, I hated Jerry curls. I hated when people would wear Jerry curls. It smelled so bad. And it would greasy. It would get all over the place. Ugh. That's one thing I could never, man. Couldn't stand. We would clown people with Jerry curls. I just thought, like, why? But I had the creamy crack. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to lie. Y'all know, I was a typical black youth. We had permed in our hair. And I think, like I said, I didn't stop putting perm in my hair until 1996. And I've been natural ever since. So that's why y'all see, because some people look at my real hair and they think it's a weave. And I'm like, that's dreadlocks. That's actually my hair. That's my long hair. I grew it out of my scalp. That is not no weave. Don't even insult me about that. Yeah, Soul Glow. Mick, I'm not even going to try to sing that song, Soul Glow, from Coming Back to America. The drippy stuff it was everywhere. It got everywhere. Foss is singing. Foss is singing the Just Let Your Soul Glow in the daggone chat. I'm not even going to try to mess my voice up trying to sing that. It's too early in the morning for me to sing like that. In Poland, there is a live broadcast on TV. Woo! I love Poland. I love my Poles. Y'all do know I love you, right? I've always loved my Poles. I rarely have regret in my life. Rarely. I rarely have regret in my life. But one of my regrets is not visiting Poland. When I was living in Germany, I visit so many countries, but Poland, I even went to Slovakia. But I don't know why I never visit Poland. And like, they have my heart. They just Poles have my heart so much right here. Hey Aaron, good morning. Or should I say Shaquita Jackson? How y'all's doing? This is Shaquita Jackson from Turning Point USA. No, I was telling people. Okay, here we go. Oh, look at oh my God, look at her. Look at our queen. Oh, she has to sit in the back seat with Jill? Ew. Oh, my poor queen. I feel so sorry for her. Ooh, you know that's going to be a quiet ride all the way over to the stadium or wherever they having it at. You know that's what... I don't expect my queen to have small talk with that hussy. Okay? I don't expect her to have a small talk with that daggone walking travesty. You are just this, because you guys know Jill Biden declined having a one-on-one. So it's customary for the first lady that's leaving to have a one-on-one with the incoming first lady. So Mike didn't do it, and now Jill Biden is not doing it. So, and guess what? Melania was like, I don't care. I figured it out on myself. I've been in a house once. I don't need the people to tell me how to do it. With her beautiful accent. I love her. It's colder in that limo than outside in the snow. Facts, judgmental. Okay. You are speaking nothing but facts. Okay. All right, do some more shilling. Okay, guys, listen. While we wait for President Trump to come out with Poopy Pants Biden, you guys can feel free to donate. The links are available in the description box as well as to the pinned comment. If you want to do a text-to-speech, you can do so at kickbot.com and speak in Donald Trump's voice, Poopy Pants Joe Biden's voice. You could do it in Tucker Carlson's voice, Ben Shapiro's voice, even Nancy Pelosi and Kamala Harris, who lost. She's a loser. The big loser. You could do that as well. Let's see if we can get to 100 this morning. What would you do if you were Melania and had to sit with her? I wouldn't say anything either. I would sit there just like this. I wouldn't say a damn thing to that chick. I would be like, I'll be on my phone. I'd be like, as a matter of fact, I would do something passive aggressive. I would be like, yes, honey, I'm on my way. Yes, my husband is in the back, blah, blah, blah. Yes, I'm in the ride by myself. Who? Oh, that old heifer. That old heifer is... I gotta call you back. I'm sitting beside her. I would be so passive aggressive. Dude. I swear to God, I would. I would be so passive aggressive. I would definitely be passive aggressive with her. I would act like, cause hold on. Who did I do that to a while ago? I think I was on customer service, and these are the people that can't hang up on you. And I said, hold on a second, and I pretend that I covered up my phone, but I didn't, and I was just like, just talking mad crap about the customer service that I was getting. And I said, hold on a second, honey. And I was just talking mad crap. Put my earbuds in and listen to music. Yeah. That's a good way of doing it. I love what she's wearing, dude. Oh my God. Look at that wind. That's what makes it even colder is the wind. Jeez. Melania speaks 4 or 5 languages. I was just speaking a different language. Jill only speaks 1 language. Maybe 2. She knows how to translate for Poopy Pants Biden. Yes, very petty, Rain. I can be very petty. Very, very, very petty. Kamala is the only woman I've ever seen capable of running on her knees. What a wonderful, mean thing to say about the trashy ex-first lady. Okay. It's like 20 degrees, feels like 9 degrees. I believe that. So, but anyway, last year, I guess I talked to you guys until they bring it out. Melania looks more regal than Meghan Markle. Who? Every time y'all say that girl's name, I'll go, who? Who? I don't know such a woman. If I was Melania, I would give backhanded compliments. Like, yes, oh my gosh, that dress looks so young on you. Oh, your face looks different. Did we try different men? Now you know Poopy Pants Joe Biden gonna talk Trump's ear off. Now that is not gonna be quiet in that daggone limo. Kevin said, have to replace all the shower curtains. Jill wore them all. So true. So true. So true. Yeah, you know, Joe like, do you think they're gonna have some? You think they're gonna have some children there? Oh, I love to smell the little girls. Oh, Trump, where we going? Where we going? You won? Yeah, I'm glad you won. I voted for you, by the way. There was no way I was gonna vote for that old battle axe. Yeah, will there be ice cream? I know it's cold, but I would love me some ice cream. Oh, Michael got my little, Michael, I see you got using my old icon. I'm wearing the same outfit that you're using the icon for. Okay. Hey, Ness girl, how you doing? Ness said, your impersonations be killing me. I try to have fun. Look at this. It's a good thing they're not going to be walking anymore, because I would hate for our queen to be walking in them nice heels in that cold street. Honey, she ain't got to do that this time. How you doing?
Oh my God!
Ness?
Thank you for the gifted subs.
Did we get Joe just gifted some more subs? Hold on a second. Yes, he did. Joe just gifted a sub to Legend Lurker. Legend Lurker, you got a gifted sub from Joe. That brings us up to $80. Hey, Rogue. Hey, girl. How you doing, Rogue? How you doing? Let me update us now. Hold on a second. We are up to 80. There we go. Yes. Thank you, Joe. You familiar with DC cold weather? Ugh. Honey, I'm down here and we got cold weather down here and I'm very upset and I blame Ray. Ray jinxed my state. DM me talking about it gonna be not cold weather down there. It gonna be not cold weather. Get ready for a frost. Cold weather coming down there. He putting that hoodoo over there on my daggone state, making it cold down here. You are blameworthy. This is true. This is true. You ought to be blamed. Shame on you. Shame. Ding 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 ding. Shame. So that's why it's cold down here. I'm so upset. I'm so mad. I don't know why he would do such a thing. Look at the street. Ain't nobody out there in that street. It's so cold. That wind blowing too. We just saw how the flags were flying so hard, and the flags were flying because of the fact that it's so windy. And I was like, the pole was bending. It was actually bending a little bit. And I was like, ooh, all that wind. I bet you it feels like it's 8 degrees over there. Tree, now you're suffering with the rest of us. Why do I gotta suffer? What did I do? I moved down here so I don't have to suffer. I moved down here so I can be in a very nice area where we don't have snow, where we don't have heavy cold weather. I don't want to suffer with the rest of you peasants. I'm sorry. I love y'all. Love you. Love you. I love you. This tree has a snow melted. Girl, that snow was gone the next day. If I don't know what day it snowed on. Did it snow on a Wednesday? If it snowed on a Wednesday, that thing was gone by Friday. That's just how snow don't last long here. That's why I was so mad. So yeah, it didn't last long. It didn't last long. So I was mad though. I was like, I can't believe it. So I may have to go get some water. We had snow for 2 weeks. Ugh, nah. The thing about Georgia is that when the snow did come down that day and it was freezing rain, it was like in the 40s and then like it moved up to 50s. Georgia's going to get slapped with snow and ice this week. The snow is coming. Too late, sites. Okay, too late. Ray done spoiled it for you already. Uh-oh, what happened? Uh-oh. Okay, there we go. They have some problems over there on Fox News. Okay, Ray done already spoiled it. Ray done told me all that already. What's up, TJ? So he was in my DMs giving me bad news, making me mad. Cause the first time he did it right before it snowed. He DM'd me saying, "Ooh, Tree, I know you're not used to it, but it's gonna be some bad weather coming your way." I was like, "Pish posh, ain't going. I'm in Georgia. Man. Don't do no snow. What you talking about? What you talking about, Willis? Do no that. What are you doing that? What you talking about, child? Please." And next thing you know, I look out the window. I'm like, "Is that snow?" You know. The thing about it is I looked out there and I was in disbelief because you just can't believe your eyes at first. Like you thinking like, am I being pranked? But nah, can't nobody pull that type of prank. I don't even know why anybody would pull that type of prank. But is that black ice? I don't know. Maybe not. Yeah, that's what is that on the ground over there? That might be just ice. But they have tires to handle it, trust me. It looks like salt treated. Okay. Yeah, I'm sure it's all right. It's cool. Nah, it's the chemicals they lay down to keep the roads safe. Okay. They still got snow on the sidewalks in DC? Georgia. Dude, the snow down here don't even last a day. Like, y'all still got snow on the ground. Well, what am I talking about? I used to live there. I know. I remember that. DEI hires don't shovel sidewalks. Apparently not. Apparently not, there, Ray. Where is this? Where are they going? Where are they pulling up to? Anybody know? I'm so used to all the inaugurations being outside. This is probably the first. Well, I've never really watched them, but this is probably the first time I watched them doing it inside, which is better for our queen. That looks like the Capitol building. That's the Capitol? That can't be the Capitol. Oh, it is the Capitol. Oh, the Capitol Rotunda. Okay. Thank you, CH. Inside. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Ah, okay, okay, okay. Thank you. I just want to see our queen again. I'm sorry. I'm start. I don't mean to be quiet. It's like I'm just patiently waiting to see our queen. I just want to see our queen. The rotunda is in the center of the Capitol. It is the dome at the top of the roof. Ah, okay. So y'all know Nasty Pelosi, Miss Nasty Nancy Pelosi ain't coming. Isn't that great? Yay! No Nancy. No Nasty Nancy. We ain't got to deal with a lot of... I hope a lot of these daggone demon rats don't come. So, Nancy getting fitted for a new... You see that heifer on her daggone walker in the daggone... in the house? I got coming. Oh, move out the way. No Big Mike, honey. Isn't that? Yay! No Big Mike. No Big Mike. Yes, no Big Mike, honey. Okay. I think that's a good thing. We ain't got to worry about all that. I'm sure Barry loves it too. By the way, if y'all want to see some hurt liberals, look underneath my video talking about the rumor about them getting the divorce. Because I'm thinking to myself, did YouTube bless my channel? Did YouTube bless my channel to go into the lefty side of things? Because I'm sitting here saying, like, wait a minute. Why do I have like a bunch of libtards telling myself, yeah, I ain't got nothing else to talk about. She's the best first lady we ever had. I like, the devil is a lie. No, she ain't. I used that she. Oh, did I miss? Oh my God, I missed her. I missed Melania. Okay, let me stop talking. I'm doing all this talking. I missed our queen. Damn it! Judgmental Lizard, it's your fault. You made me miss the queen. By the way, I'm and for those of you who don't know, Fox got the sound off. That's not. Oh no. My bad. I was lying. All right. There we go. I put the sound on. I was lying that whole time. I was saying, guys, the sound is off. Sound ain't off. I had it off. entire time.
Ladies and gentlemen, the President-elect's cabinet and cabinet-level.
Why are they looking at the camera so upset? They're like looking down the camera like, what you doing here? Okay, that's boring. I want to see my queen. Judgmental lizard made me miss my queen. The rotunda deserves better chairs than this. As long as the queen has her throne, I don't care where these other peasants sit. I kind of want to be there. Do you? What would you have worn? I think I'm just gonna be the typical blue ensemble, like business pants. Business skirt with a blazer and a nice polo top or something like that. I wouldn't be over the top. I would look like a politician. I would dress like a politician. No, I would never wear no pantsuits to a situation like this. It has to be a skirt. It has to be most definitely has to be a skirt. It would be a skirt with the blazer and a nice dress top underneath of it. So. And for the hair, I would wear my real hair. I would literally have my dreadlocks out because it's long, and I think I would have it in a nice crinkly style. It would just be down, but it'd be nice and wavy. So I would plait it up the day before or 2 days before, and then when it's time to go out, I just let it all out and just be nice and wavy and stuff like that. That's how I would wear it.
Attention!
I still like Daddy Benz. I don't care what y'all say. You should wear that Afro wig. I couldn't get away with it. The reason I say I can't get away with it is because all of my hair is not underneath this wig. Okay? I would have to get a custom wig that could get all of my hair underneath the wig. All of this hair is not underneath this wig. I know. It's just not. I just couldn't pull it off. I could wear long wigs. I could wear a long wig and that would hide it. I could wear that out in public, but this, nah. Look, who's she waving at? The afro suits me. Thank you so much, Michael. I appreciate that. I love it too. I love my afro. Okay, look. I specifically wore this for this occasion. And I already explained why, so I'm not going to explain it again. Y'all have to rewind the video so you can see why. But I'm wearing it to not mock this time. It's to celebrate. It's like this is a celebration this time. I like what she got going on. Now that's right there. I could rock that. I could rock that, okay? I could rock that outfit.
Oh my God, thank you for the gifted subs.
Ah, did we get another gifted sub from Joe? Hold on a second. Yes, we did. And Muggs! Muggs got a gifted sub. Thank you so much, Joe. Muggs, make sure you thank Joe for the gifted sub. Now we're moved up to 85. Hold on a second. Thank you, Joe. Appreciate that. Okay. All right. And guys, don't think you have to stop. You can always donate through text to speech using any of the voices. You can use Donald Trump's voice, Poopy Pants Joe Biden's voice, Kamala Harris' voice, Tucker Carlson's voice. You can use actors like Thoughts just used Samuel L. Jackson earlier. You can use Jordan Peterson, or you could do a super chat or a Stream Elements donation.
Present.
Ew! Satan! Satan! Oh, Satan's happening! Oh, save me! Satan is here! Oh! Oh! Get me behind me, Satan! Where is my holy water? Oh! The power of Christ compels you! The power of Christ compels you! Oh, God, that heifer. What is she doing there? Why is she there? She looked pissed. Because she woke up in the morning and looked in the mirror. That's why she looked so pissed. Oh, boy. These two. Yeah, Killery. Yeah, exactly. Killery. Yeah, she's super mad. She big mad. Oh, homegirl got a cape on. I haven't seen one of those in a long time. Joseph, thank you so much for the 4 months tree. You look so beautiful today. Loving the look. Thank you, Joseph. Thank you. I appreciate that.
Committee co-chair, Mr. Steve Witkoff.
Did you just get here, Joe? Joseph, not Joe. Joseph. And they call you. Thank you, Sapphire. Appreciate it. You guys are here all late? Do y'all know I got up early for y'all? Poor Obama, the only one walking out by himself. Mike really did him dirty with that one. We are okay with it though, okay? We ain't mad. We are so okay. We don't need Mike to show up. You been busy? Oh, okay, Sapphire. We'll use that in this piece. Well, chewing gum?
It's pretty neat.
She's so country. So.
Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, please take your seats.
Yes, sit down. I want to see our queen. Ooh, I can't wait. God, I can't wait. Sit down already. Imagine her walk in. Imagine her walk in the presence. Yes, she demands.
Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, please be seated.
How many times a man got to tell these people to sit down? It looks like a church service. It does, actually. It actually does. Why are they still standing? Didn't he just tell them to sit down? Oh, they don't have any seats. They don't have a place to sit down. Oh, they gotta stand up. They're in the back row because they gotta stand up. Okay, I get it. I bet you they happy to be inside instead of outside in that cold. Look at how, oh my God, you see how much Sotomayor is hunched over? Dude, she has, osteoporosis? Why is she walking like that? Look at her. Katanji. I don't know what a woman is because I'm the first black woman to be on the Supreme Court. She be drinking cow's milk facts nest. Walking like that, dude. Ugh. She literally is hunched over like this, walking. Look like she got a hump on her. Yeah, isn't that from osteoporosis though? You forgot about her? Honey, I didn't. She's, oh God, she's such a libtard. I think her and Ketanji Jackson are competing for who's the biggest libtard. I think Thomas is supposed to resign while Trump's in office so they can replace him. I don't know who they're gonna replace him with. I really don't know. I don't think there's another black man that's like Clarence. I just don't think so. I think he's a rarity. Waiting for the pastor to say, now bow your heads. Yeah, he's definitely one of a kind. Judge Joe Brown. I don't think Judge Joe Brown gonna be. He's too old. You're not gonna replace one old black man with another old black man. You gotta replace the old black man with a young little grease head. Boy, that boy got tall. Barron looks so handsome. Still not used to his height, though, I can tell. Yeah, he has to hit the weight room. But I don't think he's gonna want to though. Yeah, that one. You've been up since 6 o'clock, Froggy? Wow. Doing what? Oh. I woke up at 7 o'clock. And I was just grumpy the whole time. I'm like, oh, it's so cold. Oh, I gotta get over there to my home office. Oh, I gotta look cute. Oh, I gotta clean up well. Oh, I gotta wear nice clothes. Oh, I gotta prepare the stream. Oh. I know one of them's thinking, why is it Hillary? Danny! We're waiting for my queen, because Judgmental Lizard made me miss her the last time I mean. No, not yet. This land was made for you and me. Stay mad, Judgmental Lizard. You shouldn't have made me miss her. I miss looking at our queen because of you. Yeah, the music is cute. I like it. Harpo, who are these people? Okay,
Ladies and gentlemen,
here we go.
Former Vice Presidents, the Honorable Dan Quayle, accompanied by Mrs. Marilyn Quayle, and the Honorable Michael Pence. Ladies and gentlemen, the 42nd President of the United States, the Honorable William J. Clinton, accompanied by the Honorable Hillary...
Uh-oh, Poopy Pants Joe Biden coming next.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Chief Justice of the United States, the Honorable John G. Roberts, Jr., and the Associate Justices of the Supreme Court of the United States.
Our conservative court with a couple of sprinkles of libtards. Which one of them is gonna fall asleep? Which one you think is gonna go to sleep? Because every time, no, actually, when they're inside, somebody on the justice bench fall asleep. Where's Kamala? That's a good question. Yeah, I saw that performance. It was so stupid. I didn't know she was that short either. She's 5'1". How you gonna make somebody 5'1" a Supreme Justice? Like, what? What's going on here? Hello?
Tiffany Trump and Barron Trump.
Why doesn't Barron get to sit with his brothers and sisters? That's strange. I know they half brothers and sisters, but still. They got him over there by himself. Look at him just towering over everybody. Yeah, I noticed that. I'm like, why is he over there without his brothers and sisters? Oh, behind his dad in the shot? Okay. Okay, I can see it. Well, let's see. You might be right. looks good. Let me tell you something. A nice fitted suit looks so well on a tall man. Like if he, this is why if you're tall, if you're a man, if you're different size, you should have a custom made suit. Like invest in that, guys. It looks so good, you know, on you. Unless you just, you know, if you're out of shape, it doesn't matter. But if you're like slender like that, it looks really good. Or a tailored suit looks really good on men like that.
Ladies and gentlemen, escorting Dr. Biden and Mr. Emhoff, the Republican Staff Director of the Joint Congressional Committee on Inaugural Ceremonies, Ms. Emily Leviner, the Senate Secretary for the Minority, the Honorable Gary Myrick, the House of Representatives Chief Administrative Officer, the Honorable Catherine Spindor, and Mr. Bruce Fisher. Ladies and gentlemen, Dr. Jill Biden and Mr. Douglas Emhoff.
Why they can't call her previous First Lady? Why they gotta call her Dr. Jill Biden? And Emhoff. And Emhoff, you know, the husband of Kamala. So that means Kamala, wait a minute. Oh, Kamala's gonna come down with pants Joe Biden. Got it. Doctorate in quackery, facts. Because that's Kamala's husband. And I just watched clips of Aretha Franklin singing. I didn't watch any of this. This is my first time watching Inauguration. Those two ain't never gonna get married. He should have married her by now, but the fact that he has not married her by now, and even though they're engaged, I'm like, okay, you just don't want to get married. You don't want to marry her. Greasy head is just not gonna be good husband material. It's my first time as well. For real? Joseph, we brothers and sisters. We the first time watching the inauguration together, okay? Yes. Because that's what I'm saying. Me sitting here watching this, I'm like, man, now I see why I never watched the inauguration. I can see why I never watched it. I'm like, oh, I got up super early, beautied myself up for you, which I don't regret. I don't regret doing that, okay? I'm going to keep my word, but still, it's like, oh, God, this is just yarn. Crazy at. Ugh. God, I hate that man. I don't hate him. I just don't like him very much. Not hate. Tree, you always looking booeful, but today you are extra booeful, and I appreciate that. Well, thank you, Joseph. I put effort into it this time. I put effort into it this time, so I'm just like, that's what I said. It's a special occasion. So thank you guys for the compliments. I really appreciate that. Also, since we're waiting, you can always make a super chat. You can always do a text-to-speech using any voice, including Trump's voice, and the Kickbot link pinned at the top of your chat. Donations are appreciated, but not required. Foxy Tree. It's amazing with this wig that how it just changes the way I look and how you guys react to me. I didn't miss her this time. Oh, look at her. Oh, she's so beautiful. Look at how she walks. Great posture. Oh. Just elegance at its finest. Honey, she know how to sashay that walk, girl, okay?
Anonymous just tipped $5. I took a vacation day just to see the inauguration. There was no way I was gonna miss this.
Well, thank you well, whoever did that is anonymous. But thank you so much, for the $5, anonymous. And I'm glad you're here to do it with us. I appreciate that so much. Let me raise that up to $90. Thank you so much.
Ladies and gentlemen, performing "Oh America," please welcome the Armed Forces Chorus and America's tenor, Christopher D. Macchio.
If he's Italian, he's gonna tear this up. Watch. They always tear. They just sing flawlessly. I knew it. Yes.
I can hear you calling me. You are calling me to pay true to thee, true to thee. I will be. Oh, America, no weeping. Let there be no wounded heart. I will keep you in my keeping till there'll be
Ugh! Ew! Kamala, you lost, by the way. Kamala is a loser. Look how Joe Biden walks.
From your prairies to the sea, from your mountains grand and all through this land.
He sang at in the Madison Square Garden rally. Don and Melania danced a little while. He sang, oh, that's so nice. I'll watch that later on today too.
I can hear you calling me. You are calling me to pay true to thee, true to thee. Oh, I will be.
She wanted to be Hillary so bad. She is Hillary so bad. She is Hillary. She lost just like Hillary. Hillary lost to Trump. She lost to Trump. She's just like Hillary. Ugh, looking at all these people I hate. Oh, I was gonna say that. What? That's JFK. RFK. Sorry, RFK.
The Honorable Jackie Barber, the Clerk of the House of Representatives, the Honorable Kevin F. McCumber, Mr. John Bessler, Mrs. Kelly Johnson, Mrs. Iris Weinschall Schumer, and Mrs. Jennifer Scalise.
Yeah, y'all saw. I saw Chucky. Trump. Trump, 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 Trump. Ah, the queen, the queen, the queen, the queen. Look at her, the queen. Look at the queen. Oh my God. Girl, you walk down that aisle. You let them know who's boss. Okay? Bow down, bitches. The queen is here. Oh, that's why they put Bear in there. Oh, so he can sit next to his mom. He can stand next to his mommy. Okay, okay. It makes sense now. It makes sense now. Thank you, Sun Dormant, for using the queen's emoji. And also for Lima, thank you so much for using the queen's emoji over there on Kick Chat. She is perfection, I swear she is.
Ladies and gentlemen,
you just got
escorting
up and
the
clapped.
President of the United States and the Vice President of the United States, ranking member of the Joint Congressional Committee on Inaugural Ceremonies, the Honorable Deb Fischer, House Democratic Leader, the Honorable Hakeem Jeffries, and Senate Majority Secretary, the Honorable Robert Duncan.
Anna Jotz just tipped $5. Someone make sure Biden doesn't fall down the steps.
Thank you, Anna, for the $5 donation. I appreciate that.
Ladies and gentlemen, the President of the United States, the Honorable Joseph R. Biden Jr., and Vice President of the United States, the Honorable Kamala Devi Harris.
Kamala, you lost! Look at all these tomatoes in the daggone. You guys are funny. All these tomatoes in the chat. Loser.
Ladies and gentlemen, escorting the Vice President-elect, the Executive Director for the Joint Congressional Committee on Inaugural Ceremonies, Mr. Michael Wagner, Senate Deputy Sergeant-at-Arms and
Army Bacon, thank you so much for the $2.
House Deputy Sergeant-at-Arms, Mr. Sean Keating.
Shout out to Maria, you know who you are. Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Vice President-elect of the United States, the Honorable J.D. Vance.
All right, JD. Woohoo!
Ladies and gentlemen, escorting the President-elect, the Staff Director for the Joint Congressional Committee on Inaugural Ceremonies, Elizabeth Farah, House Sergeant at Arms, the Honorable William P. McFarland. Senate Sergeant at Arms and Doorkeeper, the Honorable Jennifer A. Hemingway.
Chucky.
Senate Majority Leader, the Honorable John Thune. And the Joint Congressional Committee on Inaugural Ceremonies,
Mike.
House Democratic Leader,
such a
the Honorable
disappointment,
Hakeem
Mike.
Jeffries. House Majority Leader, the Honorable Steve Scalise. Speaker of the House of Representatives, the Honorable Mike Johnson. Senate Democratic Leader, the Honorable Charles E. Schumer. Ranking Member of the Joint Congressional Committee on Inaugural Ceremonies, the Honorable Deb Fischer. And Chairwoman of the Joint Congressional Committee on Inaugural Ceremonies, the Honorable Amy Klobuchar.
Monos, thank you so much for the $5. Usually a silent viewer, but I love you, Tree. I'm a fellow D.C.
Ladies
area
and gentlemen,
refugee
the
to the
President-elect
south.
of the United States, the Honorable Donald John Trump.
Thank you! Thank you so much for the $5 too. My homeboy. Woo! He's our queen. Silver Stacker, thank you so much for the $20. I'm gonna round it up. You're making my wife laugh. Thanks for
Oh my
filling
God! Thank
in.
you for the gifted subs.
Thanks for filling in during the boring parts. Most of it. You're welcome. Thank you so much.
Ladies and gentlemen, please be seated.
Oh my God! Thank you for the gifted subs.
Joe, I'm gonna save the music afterwards, but thank you so much for the 2 gifted sub. One to More JK and the other one to TFJA. Thank you so much. I'm so appreciative of you guys being generous. I love this. Thank you so much. I appreciate this. Okay.
Please welcome the Chairwoman of the Joint Congressional Committee on Inaugural Ceremonies, the Honorable Amy Klobuchar.
Okay.
Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the 60th presidential inauguration. Today, President-elect Trump and Vice President-elect Vance will take
Thank you guys for your generosity. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much.
The peaceful transfer of power at the heart of our democracy. For the past year, I've chaired the inaugural ceremony committee, which includes the leadership of Congress from both parties. We thank the committee and Capitol staff and law enforcement who worked so hard over the last year, and especially the last 3 days. You've done a beautiful job, and you have shown grace under pressure. Our theme this year is our enduring democracy. The presence of so many presidents and vice presidents here today is truly a testament to that endurance. We welcome President Biden and Dr. Biden. We welcome Vice President Harris and Doug Emhoff, President Obama, President Clinton and Secretary Clinton, President Bush and Laura Bush, Vice President Pence, Vice President Quayle and Marilyn Quayle. The justices of the United States Supreme Court are with us.
Didn't you know he died?
All 9 of them, I counted. And of course, the Trump and Vance families. This ceremony marks what will soon be 250 years of our democracy. It is the moment when leaders, elevated by the will of the people, promise to be faithful to our Constitution, to cherish and defend it. It is the moment when they become, as we all should be, the guardians of our country at the Capitol. In other countries, it might be in a presidential palace or a gilded executive office building. Here it is traditionally held at the Capitol, the People's House. It is a fitting reminder of the system of checks and balances that is the very foundation of our government, 3 equal branches of government. That is how, for nearly 250 years, our great American experiment, grounded in the rule of law, has endured. So, as we inaugurate a new president and vice president, let us remember that the power of those in this room comes from the people. The construction workers who build our country, the teachers and healthcare workers who nurture us, the troops defending our freedoms, and yes, the firefighters in Los Angeles putting themselves on the line for us.
I'm sorry, I'm just zoning out during her speech. I'm not really listening.
Our democracy's strength
Think
and
about what I want
grit
to eat for lunch.
must match theirs. May God bless our nation. Thank you.
Oh, she's over. She's done. Oh. Leave, servant. Leave her. Leave.
Good afternoon. Endurance through the years is the ultimate test. To persevere through time is the truest measure of an idea, an institution, and
How
a
are
nation.
Democrats giving a lecture on how government works when they do
so
the
that
opposite
America
all the time?
could
Because they're called
withstand all the
hypocrites
twists
and demon
turns
rats.
of
That's
time.
why. I
They
don't
wrote
want to
it
listen to
guide
these
us
women.
and to preserve
Well,
forever
some women I want to listen
our
to, but not
right
these
of
women. I don't
life,
care what they got to say.
Liberty and the pursuit of happiness. But as much as the truths and principles enshrined in our Constitution remain the same, our democracy promises the American people the power to change, to chart their own destiny. That's the beauty. That is the importance of democracy. It allows the endurance, the permanence of a nation through change. It allows nations like our United States
Sorry,
both to
I fell
avoid
asleep.
the obstacles
Oopsie.
and
Whoopsie
to seize
doozle.
the opportunities
Whoopsie doozle.
God has placed before us, all while staying true to our founding
And that
principles.
green totally doesn't go with her
Today
complexion.
is our
That is
country's
not her
60th
color. I'm just going to start
inauguration
clowning these people
ceremony.
when I'm bored.
Like all the others before it, it is a celebration of our right to set our uniquely American course. The past several years have been trying.
Biden's
at
probably
times
sleeping right
for
now
many,
as we're
many
looking
Americans.
at this.
And also for the nations.
Biden
of the
is
free
sleeping,
world
thinking of all the little
that
children.
we
He gonna be
humbly
sleeping. He gonna be
strive
smelling.
to lead.
That's what
In
he's doing.
November,
He's dreaming about all the
Americans
little
chose
girls,
again to steer
especially
this
little girls. He
nation
loves to smell
towards
little
greatness.
girls.
The
Okay,
secure,
and little babies.
safe,
He'll be thinking about
and
all the little
prosperous
children.
future
He gonna be
that
smelling
our
in his
founders
dreams.
envisioned for all of us. And today, we celebrate not only their decision to do so,
You can tell she
but
got
also the simple right and wisdom of a free people to make their own choice so that their nation might endure. And now, allow me to welcome Archbishop Timothy Dolan and Reverend
It's
Franklin
time to
Graham
be religious,
to
y'all.
deliver our
All you
invitation.
sinners, come up
Please
front
rise.
so we can throw holy water on you. Rebuke them.
Claim that in God we trust. Gather indeed this inauguration day to pray for our President Donald J. Trump, his family,
His safety will be restored. The scales of justice will be rebalanced. The vicious, violent, and unfair weaponization of the Justice Department and our government will end. America will be a manufacturing nation once again, and we have something that no other manufacturing nation will ever have, the largest amount of oil and gas of any country on earth, and we are going to use it. We will bring prices down, fill our strategic reserves up again, right to the top, and export American energy all over the world. We will be a rich nation again, and it is that liquid gold under our feet that will help to do it. With my actions today, we will end the Green New Deal, and we will reverse the electric vehicle mandate, saving our auto industry and keeping my sacred pledge to our great American auto workers.
Yes! Yes, yes, yes! Thank you! Oh, I'm so tired of the Green New Deal.
In other words, you'll be able to buy the car of your choice.
Yes.
We will build automobiles in America again at a rate that nobody could have dreamt possible just a few years ago. And thank you to the auto workers of our nation for your inspiring vote of confidence. We did tremendously with their vote.
Yeah,
I will immediately begin the
electronic
overhaul
cars.
of our trade system to protect American workers and families. Instead of taxing our citizens to enrich other countries, we will tariff and tax foreign countries to enrich our citizens. For this purpose, we are establishing the
I paid $6
External
for eggs.
Revenue
And that's for
Service
18 counts.
to collect all
Organic, by
tariffs,
the way.
duties, and revenues. It will be massive amounts of money pouring into our treasury, coming from foreign sources. The American dream will soon be back and thriving like never before to restore competence and effectiveness to our federal government. My administration will establish the brand new Department of Government Efficiency. After years and years of illegal and unconstitutional federal efforts to restrict free expression, I will also sign an executive order to immediately stop all government censorship and bring back free speech to America.
Stop debanking. We need to stop debanking. I need that debanking to be stopped too. They're getting rid of our accounts because we're
Never
registered
again will
Republicans.
the immense power of the state be weaponized to persecute political opponents. Something I know something about. We will not allow that to happen. It will not happen again. Under my leadership, we will restore fair, equal, and impartial justice under the constitutional rule of law. And we are going to bring law and order back to our cities. This week, I will also end the government policy of trying to socially engineer race and gender into every aspect of public and private life.
Woo!
We will forge a society that is colorblind and merit-based.
Yes. Yes. Thank you.
As of today, This week, I will reinstate any service members who were unjustly expelled from our military for objecting to the COVID vaccine mandate with full back pay.
Lion Blues, thank you so much. Today is a day of joy and relief to many patriots everywhere. Yes, thank you so much.
And I will sign an order to stop our warriors from being subjected to radical political theories and social experiments while on duty. It's going to end immediately. Our armed forces will be freed to focus on their sole mission, defeating America's enemies. Like in 2017, we will again build the strongest military the world has ever seen.
Yeah, our military is
We will
crap
measure
right
our
now.
success not only by the battles we win, but also by the wars that we end, and perhaps most importantly, the wars we never get into.
Facts! Let Nazi Ukraine take care of their own problems. They're not our problems. I don't like Nazis, especially Nazi Ukraine. I don't like Nazis in Ukraine.
My proudest legacy will be that of a peacemaker and unifier. That's what I want to be, a peacemaker and a unifier. I'm pleased to say that as of yesterday, one day before I assumed office, the hostages in the Middle East are coming back home to their families.
Oh my God, I don't even know what conditions those hostages are going to be
Thank
in.
you.
Jeez.
America will reclaim its rightful place as the greatest, most powerful, most respected nation on earth, inspiring the awe and admiration of the entire world. A short time from now, we are going to be changing the name of the Gulf of Mexico to the Gulf of America,
Gulf of
and we
America.
will restore the name of a great president, William McKinley, to Mount McKinley, where it should be and where it belongs.
The Gulf of America is
President
so great.
McKinley made our country very rich through tariffs and through talent. He was a natural businessman and gave Teddy Roosevelt the money for many of the great things he did, including the Panama Canal, which has foolishly been given to the country of Panama after the United States. The United States, I mean, think of this, spent more money than ever spent on a project before and lost 38,000 lives in the building of the Panama Canal. We have been treated very badly from this foolish gift that should have never been made, and Panama's promise to us has been broken. The purpose of our deal and the spirit of our treaty has been totally violated. American ships are being severely overcharged and not treated fairly in any way, shape, or form, and that includes the United States Navy. And above all, China is operating the Panama Canal, and we didn't give it to China, we gave it to Panama, and we're taking it back. Above all, my message to
Biden don't know
Americans
where he
today is
is.
that it is time for us to once again act with courage, vigor, and the vitality of history's greatest civilization. So as we liberate our nation, we will lead it to new heights of victory and success. We will not be deterred. Together we will end the chronic disease epidemic and keep our children safe, healthy, and disease-free. The United States will once again consider itself a growing nation, one that increases our wealth, expands our territory, builds our cities, raises our expectations, and carries our flag into new and beautiful horizons. And we will pursue our manifest destiny into the stars, launching American astronauts to plant the stars and stripes on the planet Mars.
What? Wow. Okay. Look at Elon.
Ambition is the lifeblood of a great nation. And right now, our nation is more ambitious than any other. There's no nation like our nation. Americans are explorers, builders, innovators, entrepreneurs, and pioneers.
Them aliens
The
gonna go
spirit
to
of
Mars
the
and go,
frontier
yank!
is written into our hearts. The call of the next great adventure resounds from within our souls. Our American ancestors turned a small group of colonies on the edge of a vast continent into a mighty republic of the most extraordinary citizens on earth. No one comes close. Americans pushed thousands of miles through a rugged land of untamed wilderness. They crossed deserts, scaled mountains, braved untold dangers, won the Wild West, ended slavery, rescued millions from tyranny, lifted billions from poverty, harnessed electricity, split the atom, launched mankind into the heavens, and put the universe of human knowledge into the palm of the human hand. If we work together, there is nothing we cannot do and no dream we cannot achieve. Many people thought it was impossible for me to stage such a historic political comeback. But as you see today, here I am. The American people have spoken.
Now, we's enough of them daggone demon rats. Enough.
I stand before you now as proof that you should never believe that something is impossible to do. In America, the impossible is what we do best. From New York to Los Angeles, from Philadelphia to Phoenix, from Chicago to Miami, from Houston to right here in Washington, D.C., our country was forged and built by the generations of patriots who gave everything they had for our rights and for our freedom. They were farmers and soldiers, cowboys and factory workers, steel workers and coal miners, police officers and pioneers who pushed onward, marched forward, and let no obstacle defeat their spirit or their pride. Together they laid down the railroads, raised up the skyscrapers, built great highways, won 2 world wars, defeated fascism and communism, and triumphed over every single challenge that they faced. After all we have been through together, we stand on the verge of the 4 greatest years in American history. With your help, we will restore America, promise, and we will rebuild the nation that we love, and we love it so much. We are one people, one family, and one glorious nation under God. So to every parent who dreams for their child, and every child who dreams for their future, I am with you, I will fight for you, and I will win for you. We are going to win like never before. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. In recent years, our nation has suffered greatly, but we are going to bring it back and make it great again, greater than ever before. We will be a nation like no other, full of compassion, courage, and exceptionalism. Our power will stop all wars and bring a new spirit of unity to a world that has been angry, violent, and totally unpredictable. America will be respected again and admired again, including by people of religion, faith, and goodwill. We will be prosperous. We will be proud. We will be strong, and we will win like never before. We will not be conquered. We will not be intimidated. We will not be broken, and we will not fail. From this day on, the United States of America will be a free, sovereign, and independent nation. We will stand bravely. We will live proudly. We will dream boldly, and nothing will stand in our way because we are Americans. The future is ours.
Yep.
And our golden age has just begun. Thank you. God bless America. Thank you all. Thank you. Thank you very much.
We got our country back, y'all. Send down back. Send down back. Bye, Chalupa. Bye, Miguel. Bye, Rosita. Bye, them Haitian names I don't know how to pronounce because they're in French. Thank you. You gotta go back. I'm so sorry. You can't stay in the best country in the world.
Ladies
You
and
gotta go
gentlemen,
back.
performing America the Beautiful, please welcome the Armed Forces Chorus and Carrie Underwood.
Okay. Music! Fired the DJ! He's fired! How did you mess this up? How did you mess up the music? Joe Biden's probably wondering how her hair smells right now. That's why he's looking at it. Oh my God, dude. How is the DJ messing up? Look at everybody standing around awkward. 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 If I was her, I'd just do a cappella. That's what I would do. I'd be like, forget the music. I know how to sing. Oh my God. They still don't have the music. Yeah, she should just do it a cappella. Honey, if that was Aretha Franklin, she would have done it a cappella.
Boom, headshot.
Like, honey, I don't need no stupid old white DJ to sit up here and sing my song. Hit it, band.
You know the words, help me out here. Oh, beautiful.
There you go.
For spacious skies, for amber waves of
There you go. See? Just go ahead and do it without the song.
For purple mountain majesties above the fruited plain.
There you go. There you go, Carrie.
America, America.
There you go.
God shed his grace on thee and crown thy good with brotherhood from sea to shining sea.
Woo! You don't need no song, girl. There you go. There you go. That was better. There you go, girl. no damn music. Just do a cappella, honey. See? Still fire the DJ, though. He got to go. He got to go,
Ladies and
Chad.
gentlemen, Senator Fisher will now introduce the benediction clergy.
I now call on Rabbi Ari Berman, Pastor Lorenzo Sewell, and Reverend Frank Mund to provide prayers of benediction.
All right, you heathens, stop making jokes about Hillary Clinton catching on fire during the sermons. You old evil people, you. We heathens must show some respect. I'm watching you. I'm keeping my eye on you.
Let us pray. Almighty God, your prophet Jeremiah walked the streets of Jerusalem and blessed its inhabitants with the Hebrew words, Baruch HaGever Asher Yiftach BaHashem. Blessed is the one who trusts in God. Thousands of years later, this great nation, which adopted these words as its motto, in God we trust, stands at a moment of historic opportunity. Americans are searching for meaning. Our merciful Father, help us rise to meet this moment. Bless President Donald J. Trump and Vice President J.D. Vance with the strength and courage to choose the right and the good. Unite us around our foundational biblical values of life and liberty, of service and sacrifice, and especially of faith and morality, which George Washington called the indispensable supports of American prosperity. Guide our schools and college campuses, which have been experiencing such unrest, to inspire the next generation, to pair progress with purpose, knowledge with wisdom, and truth with virtue. Hear the cry of the hostages, both American and Israeli, whose pain our president so acutely feels. We are so thankful for the 3 young women who yesterday returned home, and pray that the next 4 years brings peace to Israel and throughout the Middle East. Almighty God, grant all Americans the opportunity to realize our shared dream of a life filled with peace and plenty, health and happiness, compassion and contribution. Stir within us the confidence to rise to this moment. For while we trust in God, God's trust is in us, the American people. America is called to greatness, to be a beacon of light and a mover of history. May our nation merit the fulfillment of Jeremiah's blessing, that like a tree planted by water, we shall not cease to bear fruit. May all of humanity experience your love and your blessing. May it be thy will, and let us say, Amen.
Mr. Reese, thank you so much for the $2. The DJ
Let us
is
pray
going
for our
to jail.
47th president.
I
Heavenly
agree.
Father, we're so grateful that you gave our 45th and now our 47th president a millimeter miracle. We are grateful that you are the one that have called him for such a time as this, that America would begin to dream again. We pray that we would fulfill the true meaning of our creed, that we hold these truths to be self-evident, that all men are created equal. We pray that you use our president, that we will live in a nation where we will not be judged by the color of our skin, but by the content of our character. Heavenly Father, in the name of Jesus, we are so grateful today that you will use our 47th president so we would sing with new meaning, my country, 'tis of thee. Sweet land of liberty, of thee I sing. Land where my fathers died, land of the pilgrim's pride from every mountainside. Let freedom ring, and because America is called to be a great nation, we believe that you will make this come true. So let freedom ring. From the prodigious hilltops of New Hampshire, let freedom ring. Or from the mighty mountains of New York, let freedom ring. From the heightening Alleghenies of Pennsylvania, let freedom ring. From the snow-capped Rockies of Colorado, let freedom ring. From the curvaceous hilltops of California, but God, we're asking you not only that, let freedom ring from Stone Mountain, Georgia. Let freedom ring from Lookout Mountain of Tennessee. Let freedom ring from every hill and every molehill in Mississippi, from every state, every city, every village, and every hamlet. And when we let freedom ring, we will be able to speed up that day where all of your children, black men and white men, Protestant and Catholic, Jew and Gentile, will be able to sing in the meaning of that old Negro spiritual, free at last, free at last. Thank you, God Almighty. We are free at last. If you believe where the Spirit of the Lord is, there is liberty. Come on, put your hands together and give your great God great glory.
Oh, Trump loved him the most. Y'all do know that, right? I felt like I was back. I felt like I was back in the Southern Church down in Atlanta. You people sure know how to pray. Mr. Reese, thank you so much.
Almighty and eternal God, we gather here today in reverence, joined in our shared hopes and dreams for our beloved nation. In this sacred moment of the inauguration of President Donald J. Trump and Vice President J.D. Vance, we turn our hearts to you, seeking your divine assistance and abundant blessings upon this pivotal moment in history. We come before you with profound gratitude for the many gifts you have bestowed upon our land. Thank you for the freedoms we cherish, for the strength of our communities, and for the resilience of our spirit. As our President and Vice President embrace their newly appointed roles, we humbly implore that your everlasting love and wisdom will envelop them. Grant them the clarity of mind to navigate the challenges that lie ahead, and the compassion to serve all citizens with fairness and integrity. May their hearts be filled with a giving spirit and sincere understanding for those whom they represent. May they be beacons of hope in times of uncertainty and prophetic voices in defending the dignity of all created life. We pray for a spirit of collaboration to flourish in our government and across our nation, fostering an environment where dialogue and heartfelt listening will prevail over division or discord. May each decision made by our President and Vice President reflect the values of justice and peace. As we embark on this new chapter, we also seek your comfort, O God, for those who feel lost or disheartened. In this time of transition, may your light shine upon them, reaffirming their belief in a brighter tomorrow. May we all strive to lift one another, supporting our fellow citizens with kindness and empathy, recognizing that together we can overcome any adversity. Grant us the strength to endure, the courage to face our fears, and the clarity to see the light that remains, even when clouds of uncertainty may gather. Inspire our new leaders to be champions for the vulnerable and advocates for those whose voices are often silenced. May they pursue policies that promote the well-being of all, seeking to build bridges that will foster unity and belonging. As we stand witness to this inauguration, we hold fast to our faith in the goodness of each of us and the possibility of change. We trust that with your guidance, O God, our nation can move forward to a future filled with promise, prosperity, and understanding. And finally, we lift our hearts in gratitude for the beloved parents of President Trump. Without Mary and Fred Trump, this day would never be the miracle that has just begun. From their place in heaven, may they shield their son from all harm by their loving protection, and give him the strength to guide our nation along the path that will make America great again. Let us go forth now with these words of President Trump's emblazoned on our hearts. As long as we have pride in our beliefs, courage in our convictions, and faith in our God, then we will not fail. We stand tall, we stand proud, because we are Americans, and Americans kneel to God, and to God alone. Amen.
Ladies and gentlemen, please remain standing for our national
NDL, don't tell me more religious figures will appear. I think that's the last one. Thank you for the £2. Sorry. And that with Mr. Reese, that rounds us up to 170.
Can you say, o'er the dawn's early light, what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose blood stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight of the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets in glee, heavens bursting in earth, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled
Ladies and gentlemen, please be seated. Ladies and gentlemen, please remain at your seats while the President and official party depart the platform.
I want to look at Melania. I want to look at Look at Melania. Look at her hat. She's so pretty. about the Italian dude. Who are you talking to? You must be new. I've been praising that man ever since he showed up. Shut up. I ain't say not one negative thing about him. The homage to past first ladies, impressive. Nah, she ain't paying no homage to nobody but herself. None of them heifers except for JFK's wife could be in the same category as Melania. Oh, okay. I'm about to say, because I've been speaking highly of the guy. I like him. Okay, you talking to somebody in the chat. Okay. I was like, dude, what are you talking about? I've been speaking nothing but high things. And he Italian too, so you know that gives a little favoritism on my side. Gupta? Where's Gupta at? I mean, Vivek. Oh. Candace Owens is not on the list. Finally, Trump hates her. Thank God she went cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs and became anti-Semitic. Okay. I know what Vivek Ramaswamy's name is. I call him Gupta. Y'all want to make something of it? You want to fight about it? Okay? I know his damn, y'all corrected me like, no, his name is Vivek Ramaswamy. I know I'm calling him Gupta. I won't call the man Gupta, I'm gonna call him Gupta. What y'all gonna do about it? Not a damn thing. Stay mad. Nobody cares what Candace Owens is doing. Only you only you white people who still think that heifer is going to be the Harriet Tubman for the Republican side, okay, care about what that bitch is doing. I cursed. I'm not supposed to curse. Y'all only ones care. She's gonna save the black people so they can come over on our side. So they can stop being mean to us and stop calling us racist. Shut up. Damn, pathetic. Get on my damn nerves with that pandering. We don't want them over here. We only want the civilized black people over here, okay? Let the Black Lives Matter and the ones who want to sit up here and say fight the power, racism, the ones who use the word systemic racism, we don't want them over here. We ain't giving no reparations. We ain't giving out a bunch of EBT cards. Okay? Y'all don't want them to be living in your daggone house in neighborhood anyways. What the hell you want them over here on our party for? Dummies. Thank you. Who said this? Green-eyed wonder. This ain't the Atlanta Housewives. Tell the truth, shame the devil. Okay, you better tell these white folks up in here. Gosh, dude. You get on my nerves with this every time. Oh, gosh, dude. I don't mean to yarn. You know what, though? At least I can say I actually watched a presidential inauguration from beginning to end. Sundomer, don't do the numbers thing in here. Y'all disregard that. Don't do that here in the political stream. Because I don't feel like seeing the video. I don't see all these numbers going up here. Don't do that. You can do that in my other channel, but don't do that on this one. Oh, you love my community? Yes, they're highly trained. It took me 4 years to finally get them to behave this way. A lot of verbal whipping, a lot of humiliation, a lot of yelling, a lot of putting time out, a lot of banning and unbanning. Marja, you are certainly welcome. So that's the reason why my chat is well behaved, because I rule with an iron fist. You love me, Shaquita? Okay, all right, Miss Shaquita's back. We gotta go over and see what Master Child is doing. Man, see if he got some of them butter biscuits, cause you know I love me some butter biscuits, okay? TJ said, oh, no, too. You definitely know, TJ. A lot of y'all know. Yeah, a lot of y'all know I cracked the whip on a lot of y'all. Okay. Yes, I'm Foxy Brown today, or Foxy Tree today. Somebody called me, instead of Foxy Brown, they called me Foxy Tree. Which I was just like, I'm just gonna wear the wig. I wasn't even really gonna like. Is that a helicopter? Are they going to get in a helicopter? That's right, bro. They are good taters. I love my taters. Foxy Tree making America. Tune in again. Facts. Thank you, Shane. You adore my Gloria Gaynor peak perfection afro look. You are such an well, thank you. I don't know who that Gloria Gaynor is, but I appreciate that. Is Gloria Gaynor or is it Aza? I should know who this is, right? But I don't for some reason. It's not coming to me. Ooh, look at that. They look cold. Look at that. They look cold. They're like, I'm so glad we had that damn thing inside. Oh my God. Gloria Gaynor. Oh, okay. I know who that is. Why did he say Gaynor? No. I know who that is. No. I know who Gloria Gaynor is. I was like, Gaynor? Who's that?
Stormy just tipped $5. Let's make America for Americans, Europe for Europeans. Let's make the world great again.
That's right, Donald Trump as Stormy. Thank you so much, Stormy, for the $5. Guys, you are so generous today. Thank you so much. $175. I appreciate that. American for the Americans, Europe for the Europeans. Look at Poop Pants Joe Biden. Where are we going now? Where are we going now? Well, the Israelis already got Israel. They just, listen, I wish the Israelis get rid of them daggone Jordanians out there, because Palestine don't exist. So they just need to get rid of them how should I say it politically correct? Yeah, the Jordanians out. Get them out. Banish them. I wish this. What is in the way of me looking at Melania besides Trump? You spell her name like that? I thought it was G-A. I did not know that's how you spell her last name. But I'm too lazy to even fact check you, so you win. Congratulations, I really let that happen. Yeah, well, tell the rotor to move, James. Why are you telling me? Go over there and tell it to move. I'm trying to look at my queen. It's like literally blocking her entire head. Look at them up. Loser, 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 loser. Kamala's like, that could have been me. That could have been me. Pass that whiskey bottle over here for me, Joe. That could have been me. Slurp, 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 slurp. Why did that damn thing look like a hearse? That SUV looked like a hearse almost. That's such an appropriate vehicle for Kamala's daggone political career. It's dead. Oh man. My queen has to hold on to her hat because it's gonna fly off. That's right, girl. I know. All that wind, you still look good. Yes, Hazi, get on that helicopter. You will no longer be welcome into my new home. I have lots of work to do because you have done so much damage. Oh, it looked like a big old parakeet threw up on those walls. You have such a tacky style of dressing the White House. Now I have to undo all the damage that you caused. She looks so good in that. I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to get that made. Now where I would wear this, I don't know, but I can rock that. I can't rock that hat though, because there's no way I could fit that hat on my head like that. Unless somebody made the hat. I would have to get a specific hat made like that. Easter? Where am I? I'm a heathen. Where am I going to go for Easter? Y'all going to save me by then? Am I going to be saved, sanctified, and highly favored by Easter? If I go and wear that outfit for Easter, I'm gonna have to go to a white church. Because I ain't trying to sit in no black church for 5 hours on Easter where everybody has the Holy Ghost. I'm gonna have to go to a white church. You get in, you get out. Okay? It's like an hour and a half tops at a white church. Yeah, see. I'll rock that at me a nice white church. Because I want me some pancakes afterwards. See, you get out of a black church, there's no breakfast. They not
Stormy
serving
just tipped
breakfast.
$5. Melania's first course of action is to redecorate and clean up the mess Jill Biden left.
Facts, Stormy. Absolutely facts. I wish we had a Melania Trump voice, but we don't. But the black churches have catfish. I don't eat no daggone scavenger fish. And by the way, staying 5 hours in the black church ain't worth no daggone food. Just want to let you know. It ain't even worth it for me. I want to get out. I don't want to be sitting there clapping with the choir, watching Miss Mabel get the Holy Spirit for the 4th time, losing her hat, fainting in the aisles. I'm good. I'm so good. So nah. Listen, I wanna go to a white church where we be like sang from the hymn of the daggone sing from the hymn of the Bible. What no, not the Bible. The church book. Don't they still have I haven't been to a white church in a long time. But the last time I was there, they picked up a book and you can sing the hymn, you can sing the words in the book with the choir. White people, do you still do that? Creator Rob, thank you so much for the $5. The hymnals, is that what it's called? Mr. 45th and 47th president, Mr. 45th and 47th today is a great day. Bye, Sleepy Joe and Kamala Lady, thank you so much. Cornelius Prunis. Melania has to get that old man smell out of the drapes and shit. And Asa, thank you so much for the $5 pound. We sure did. Woohoo! Hold on a second, let me do that. All right. Woo! You guys are you spoil me so much. Guys, you guys spoiling me. I appreciate it. Hell, I need to wear this day. Whoa! Do I need to wear the afro wig more often? I'm like, jeez. Y'all are extra generous today. I love it. What is this? What's going on? What's happening now? It's cute. I'm feeling kind of cute, girl. I'm feeling kind of cute. Okay. Feeling kind of cute. I have no idea what's going on next there, chat. I really don't have any idea what's happening next. Oh, it's the red. Well, it's not really a red dress. It's just a very long. It looks like a dress, doesn't it? But it's a very long, long sleeve shirt. Oh, it's party time. Is that what's happening now? Thank you, Anna Jokes, over there on Kick. Sometimes, Stormy says, sometimes white churches are 45 minutes. White church it is. I will rock that outfit at a white church, honey. All praises for the white church. Get in there, get out. Give me some pancakes. In a mini skirt. Is that a mini skirt she got going on? Who is that? Need to have a wig a little more spiky, and you would look like Tina Turner. I can't rock no Tina Turner wig. I could never walk a Tina Turner wig. She looks so good in it. I couldn't even do that justice. Yeah, too big to have that damn mini skirt on.
To President Trump's triumphant return to the White House.
Shane Fowley just tipped $25. Tree, thank you for live streaming. You are one of kind. Keep
right
rocking
now,
the Afro.
Oh, thank you so much. I will do just that, okay?
Here in the city, America is coming
so
together and roaring back again.
Whoa!
It begins today, as the president just told us. I know we'd all rather be gathered together on the National Mall with hundreds of thousands of our closest friends, but our disappointment is well overcome with our excitement for the future that we feel today. We have the chance to make the next 4 years the most consequential period in our nation's history. And as Speaker of the House, it is my great pleasure, my great honor, to introduce to you the man who will lead us to this new golden age, the decisive winner of the Electoral College and the popular vote, the 45th and the 47th,
she too big
and the
to wear
greatest
this.
president of our lifetime,
looks terrible on
Donald
her.
J. Trump.
Yeah! Woo! Melania, teach that girl how to put some clothes on. She looks so trashy. I can't believe this chick is going to share the stage with our classy, elegant Melania, our queen. I'm so offended by I'm so offended by her attire. Okay, where is this? Oh, it looks so beautiful. Wow. Gupta.
Well, thank you all so much for being here. And was that a hell of a speech or what? That was, man. That was a good way to start it off. You know, I didn't know exactly what the president would put in that speech, and I hoped to myself that he wasn't going to hold back. And, sir, you didn't hold back. That was a hell of a way to start the next 4 years. But I just want to say from the bottom of my heart, and I know I speak for the president and for all of us, thank you for making this possible. We love you. We wouldn't be here without you, and we're going to make America great again together for the next 4 years. And the last thing I'll say is, having stood outside for about 5 minutes to wave goodbye to the Bidens, thank God we moved that thing indoors, because it was a beautiful ceremony and it was cold as hell outside. So, sir, the 45th and 47th President of the United States, Donald J. Trump.
No, he's right. I said, oh, look at this beautiful sunny day. We blew it. And then I went outside and we were freezing. You would have been very unhappy. The sun was very deceptive, I will tell you. It is cold out. And I'm sort of saying, that was so beautiful today. Maybe they should do it there every 4 years. Does that make sense? I don't know. Because, the outdoor thing is really good, but it gets a little cold around this time of year, as some people have noticed. And a lot of times they suffer through it. There was no suffering in that room. It was 72 degrees. It was perfect with the best acoustics I think I've ever heard in a room. This is not so bad either. But I just want to say, you're a younger, far more beautiful audience that I just spoke to. And I want to keep it off the record. I want to keep that off the record. Because I don't want to have all those big shots up there. I don't want to think you're more powerful than them, you look better than them, and I love you. Now, we just had a great time. We just had a great day. This was amazing. When you think we took a journey, I mentioned in the speech, a lot of people said that was not a journey that was possible, and it was indeed possible. I didn't really know too much about what they were saying when they said that, but a lot of people felt it, and we hooked up with J.D. very early. I watched J.D. over a period of time. I endorsed him in Ohio. He was a great senator, and very, very smart. The only one smarter than him was his wife. That was, I would have chosen her, but somehow the line of succession didn't work that way, right? But now she's great, and he's great. This is a great, beautiful couple, and unbelievable career. I just said to him, you are very upwardly mobile, because he hasn't been doing it that long, but he picked it up so quickly. Remember, the first week was a little bit like the fake news was hitting him really hard. And I said, ooh, this may be tough, but after that, it was smooth sailing for him. He took on everybody. He took on the meanest. I don't want to use the word corrupt because we're into a new system, so let's wait till the corruption begins, because it will. But he took on some pretty mean people, and he handled it well. I want to also congratulate Mike Johnson for the job that he's doing.
I'm not congratulating that rhino. He's going to flip on you again, Trump. Watch.
We gave him a majority of almost nothing. And then I said, to make it tougher on him, let me take 2 or 3 of the people, right? I said, he'll only have to suffer with that for about 3 months. How are they doing, by the way? Are they? Is that moving along?
Totally unified.
I said, do you mind if I take this one, that one, and a couple of others? He didn't mind. He can handle it. No, he's a man that's liked by everybody. I've never met
no,
a man
he's
like
not!
He's got how many is it, 219 or 220 or something? 220. And of the 220, 219 really like him. I noticed he got 1 negative vote once about 2 weeks ago. But I think even 220 like him. If you
Why is Trump lying like this?
I know a lot of nice guys in Congress, and they have 35 people that hate him. So if you have 35 people that hate you and you only have 1 or 2 or 3 votes, you'll have 5, I think. But that's going to be like, the good news is when we get to that 5 number, it's going to feel like a massive majority. You could be really nasty to a couple of them at least, So it's going to feel like hitting your head on
Trump
the wall and
too
stopping.
Nice.
It feels so good to
Telling
stop.
Porky Pies.
He's done a fantastic job.
Them lies are
Steve
bigger than
Scalise
the Mount Everest.
He's our hero because,
no,
I was
he's
with
not. Look, everybody not even clapping.
You talk about being shot. I was with him. He got some bad ones, and his incredible wife, and she really loves him. You never know about that. I've been with other people they were doing poorly, and the wife is like looking at her watch. She can't get out of the hospital fast enough. How's he doing? Oh, I don't know. He's all right. That woman was a mess. She was crying and crying. No, they're going to take him. They're going to take him. I told Steve when he finally woke up, it was a while too. The doctor told me it was the most blood they've ever transfused.
Oh, that's Steve Scalise's wife?
Like and here he is, the picture of strength, right? And he's been a great friend
looks
of mine.
good. You need to take your wife to the daggone. You need to take her shopping, Steve.
And
she's
what a
dressed
job
like a
you
husband.
did. It worked out pretty much better than we even thought, right? And I did have a couple of things, to say.
Take it
that
to
were
the gym,
extremely
too.
Controversial. And between JD and Melania, and anybody else that heard, please, sir, it's such a beautiful unifying speech. Please, sir, don't say these things. I said, I'm telling you, it's going to play great. They say, you're right. For this group of people, it's going to play great. You're the only ones I hurt by not, but we had some beauties, didn't we, Melania? She said, sir, calls me sir when she's angry. No, I'm only kidding. I better say I'm only kidding, or the press is going to pick that one up loud. No, but she said, no, I think it would be terrible. It's such a nice speech. I think it's, it all depends on your delivery. How was the delivery? Was it good?
It was great. It was good.
But she said it's such a beautiful speech. You can't put things in there that you were going to put in. And I was going to talk about the J6 hostages, but you'll be happy because, it's action, not words that count. And you're going to see a lot of action on the J6 hostages. See a lot of action. And I was going to talk about the things that Joe did today with the pardons of people that were very, very guilty of very bad crimes, like the Unselect Committee of Political Thugs, where they literally, what they did is they destroyed and deleted all of the information, all of the hearings, practically not a thing left. They deleted all the information on Nancy Pelosi having turned down the offer of 10,000 soldiers. You wouldn't have needed 10,000. You could have had 500, and it would have stopped. Because we may have had 1 million people that day, the people that were there. You don't see any photographs, but we have a lot of great photos. But you don't see those photographs. They don't put them in. They show the people at the Capitol. But I was talking about that. I was going to talk about that. They said, please don't bring that up.
Yes,
right
Till,
now. You can bring
I know.
it up tomorrow. I said, how about now in front of the very... I'll bring it up right now. This little time delay is good because we're getting great reviews on the speech. Now watch. They'll take the speech and say, I didn't like it because he left there and he talked to people. But we're giving you a little more information than we gave upstairs. But no, they pardoned a lot of people. They pardoned, before we even get to today, they pardoned,
Fauci.
33 murderers, absolute murderers, the worst murderers.
Yeah.
When you get the death sentence in the United States, you have to be bad.
Yeah.
Because they don't give it much. And he pardoned almost everybody
except for one
having a death sentence. And if you went through the crimes that were committed, you wouldn't even believe them. The level of violence, the people that were killed, the innocence of people that were killed, and children killed by these people. And he pardoned them for whatever reason. He spared them, but they didn't spare the people that they killed. And who knows what happens in the future. It's one of the worst because a lot of times they let them out early after that. They say you're going to be in for life, but then all of a sudden they get let out for good behavior, and then they go on a rampage. It's one of those little things, right? But I was going to talk about that. But I was really going to talk about the level of, what's going on. Why are we doing this? Why are we trying to help a guy like Milley? Why are we doing Milley? He was pardoned. What he said, terrible what he said. Why are we helping some of the people? Why are we helping Liz Cheney? Liz Cheney is a disaster. She's a crying lunatic and crying Adam Kinzinger. He's a super crying. I never saw the guy not crying. He's always crying. I look at him. I remember years ago he was actually on my side. And then one day, you know, when you don't want to kill people in wars, they turn against you. Liz Cheney hated the concept of not going to war with everybody. Let's kill everybody. Let's spend a lot of money on military equipment. You know where her father works, right? And but what she did was incredible. Think of it. They destroyed and deleted all of that information that went on for almost 2 years against Trump. And the reason they did, because it was all false. Like the person that said, I tried to strangle a Secret Service agent. That's one of the toughest human beings I think I've ever seen. I actually had a friend saying, please don't change that, sir. You are the coolest sucker in history. Remember, she said, I put my hands around his neck because he wouldn't go to the Capitol. Made up fiction. And I was rebuffed. And the guy on the right is a massive weightlifter, probably stronger than me. Do you think he's stronger than me, honey? You know who I'm talking about. Possibly stronger than me. Slightly younger than me, like, I won't say how many years because I don't want to talk about that, but a lot of years. But I had a friend that said, why are you disputing that story? That's the coolest story I've ever heard. That I would attack a karate champion, get slightly rebuffed, and then throw my arms around a guy with a neck about this big. Even though there are bars, you know, there are bars, you can't really do that anyway. So I wanted to talk about that. But all of that stuff got deleted. And the reason it got deleted is they were all caught in lies. You know, Secret Service testified, and they said it didn't happen. Actually, the two guys were very embarrassed. They're suffering because their friends are saying, did Trump really do that to you? But they gained a whole new respect for me. But it was just make-believe stuff, and there were a lot of make-believe stories made up. So rather than suffer the wrath, like the story...
Anonymous just tipped $25. Thanks.
Oh my God, thank you, Anonymous, whoever you are. Thank you so much for the $25.
Which I'm glad she is. Oh, she can't
That's
be in
very
good step with
nice.
Nancy.
I appreciate that.
But Nancy said it was my responsibility as she's leaving the Capitol. She said it was, and it was. She's in charge of security at the Capitol. But I offered them up to 10,000 soldiers, even more. One time I said more, as many as you need. But you needed 400 or 500. If 4 or 5, you 10,000, that would be more than the number of people there by lot. But we offered her 10,000. Think of it, 10,000 soldiers. In other words, J6 wouldn't be J6. There would have been no J6.
Nope.
But she
none.
rebuffed them. She didn't like it.
They
no, she didn't
incarcerate
like
those people
Maybe
for
she wanted that to happen. But she's guilty as hell. And now we would have to go through the process because they destroyed all evidence. They deleted everything. There's virtually nothing left. The other fake story and so many other fake stories. And many people came out on our side. And those people now would got to find them. There's nothing left. So that's a criminal offense. If that were a civil case, it would be a criminal offense. If that happened civilly where you did that, it would be a criminal offense. So I decided I'm not going to make this speech complicated. I'm going to make it beautiful. I'm going to make it a unifying speech. And then when they said we have a group of people that are serious Trump fans, I said, this is the time to tell those stories.
Thanks.
So anyway, but seriously, I'd like to, I think it was a tremendous success. I think we're very lucky we put it inside because it is really cold. We just went to the helicopter out of respect, something that's taken place for a long time. I guess it's as old as helicopters. You used to get into a stagecoach, now you get into a helicopter. Times change. But it's pretty old custom. And it's a beautiful custom, actually. It's a beautiful custom. I wish we could have had a better relationship. I wish we could have had a better relationship between Republicans and Democrats. I was with...
They started it, Trump! They started it!
We all start getting along a little bit because it doesn't make sense. I mean, we literally never get
I don't want to get along with them after they've been treated the way they've been treating us since you've been elected in 2016.
There is a bill coming up very shortly that we have a lot of Democrat votes, right? That's going to be a very beautiful bill. We're going to have a deciding, I would say, within a week or so, I think. And it's going to be a very good bill. You all know what I'm talking about. So I just want to thank you all for being here. You have been our fans from day one, all these people all over. You know, if somebody's running for president, and if they go out and they announce they're going to Arizona, they're going to Nevada, they're going to someplace, if you have 200 or 300 people, that would be standard. Ronald Reagan would go out. I mean, outside of the last couple of days where people get a little excited, but even then you have a couple of thousand people. But if you're going to go someplace, any place, any one of the swing states, any one of the other states, I mean, how about the non-swing states? We won Alabama by 48 points. We won Tennessee by massive numbers. Wyoming, we won by numbers that are, nobody's ever seen numbers like that. And, you know, places like California, we did great, but when they send out like 38 million ballots, nobody knows where the hell they're sending them, and then they come pouring back, the whole thing. You know, they passed a law in California that if you work in an election bureau, and if you so much as ask for a voter ID, if you say, sir, ma'am, could I please look at your voter ID? They have the right to put you in jail. You're a criminal.
What?
There's only one reason that happens. They want to cheat. So they had it where voter ID wasn't accepted. But now if you even ask for it, this is seriously a bill that was just signed, passed in their legislature, and it was signed. And I think when we get things cleaned up and we get back to a little bit of normalcy, I'm going to ask the speaker to really get involved, because I think we would have won the state of California, because, you know, if you look at my numbers with Hispanic, we're at 56%. And we were winning. We won the Texas border that had never been won, as the governor said.
Focus on the Hispanic Latinos there, Trump.
As the governor said,
black folks ain't gonna love you like that.
Oh, did I get lucky?
Oh my God! Thank you for the gifted subs.
Joe, thank you so much for the gifted sub. Who did you gift a sub to?
He's not here, but the governor of Texas has
Anna got a gifted sub.
Look at you.
Thanks,
you
Joe.
Mean we couldn't get you up in the front row? I tell you.
Oh my God, thank you for the gifted subs.
The governor of Texas, he's not doing his job. You heard what I said. See, I didn't know you were there.
And Joe, thank you for gifting a sub.
He's doing a great job. He's doing a phenomenal job. But now you're going to have a partner that's going to work with you.
Thanks, Joe, again.
Not only didn't he have a partner, he had people selling the wall, right? We have a fence structure that we worked on, the governor worked on with me. And I didn't love it, to be honest with you. I wanted a nice precast concrete, 40, 50 feet high, like a beautiful, could have been a T-shape, Y-shape. I love construction. I wanted that sucker to go up maybe 50, 60 feet. It would have looked beautiful, a nice Y shape. And they said, the problem is, sir, they climbed that like a rabbit. I said, what do you mean? No way. And they brought some of these guys out. They climbed it like... And the other thing is you hit it with acid and the thing will disintegrate. They have things for concrete. So they needed very hardened steel, very special steel. And then they needed 7,000-pound concrete inside that steel, inside that steel. And then they have a rebar that's the toughest steel made. Very hard to cut. So this is why very little is cut. I mean, it's right. And then they put a anti-climb panel on top. I hated it. I said, it's so unattractive.
But it's
and I said, why would that work? I don't believe it works. And I went to watch. The Border Patrol gave a display. We had actually 2 sets of climbers. The guys that climb up walls with drugs on their back, I mean, they got like 60, 70 pounds of drug, and they go as fast as you can walk. They go bip, bip, bip. Or we have Mount Everest-type climbers. And honestly, the drug guys were much better. I couldn't believe it. The drug guys blew them away, right? But it's true, the anti-climb panel, they couldn't get around it. They just couldn't. You didn't have it. So sometimes you sacrifice beauty for efficiency. And we did. So we built this wall, and we built over 500 miles of wall. That's why we had such good numbers. The famous chart that came down, very thankfully, the chart that came down on my right, Governor. Had I not looked over there, I'm not speaking right now. You might be speaking here. You want to know the truth? You, JD, you've got a lot of great people in this party, but I got very lucky, but we had the best numbers we've ever had. But I bought, what happens is when you fill it up, it's like water. You fill it up. Now we have 571 miles of wall. And they would always say, when we renovated a wall, so there'd be like a piece of plywood sitting there for 60 years, or a 2x4 sitting for 60 years on the ground and rotting because, and they'll say, you didn't build a new wall. Here we're building 50 feet up in the air, 30 feet sections, 50-foot sections, all steel, all concrete, all everything. And all, by the way, they don't even want me to say this, but what the hell, doesn't take that long time. They're all wired for all of the equipment. We put wires in everything so they can easily wire for all the different types of equipment. And if there's a doubt, we have to wire. Whenever we just look, you just find the wires all over the place up top, so we can just hook it up. We don't have to have wires on the outside, which wouldn't do too well, right? So anyway, so we built an extra 200 miles of wall, and the governor wanted to buy it. He tried to buy it, and they wouldn't sell it to him. He wanted to put it up himself. Could have been done in 3 to 4 weeks, 200 more miles, because when you do it now, they just keep going further out, getting around. So we did an extra 200 miles, and it was all bought, and they announced that they're not going to put it up. And that's when I realized they wanted open borders, and that's when I realized that people are going to come pouring through the wall like nobody's ever seen before, but you've seen it. A lot of you are here because of that. I made it my #1 issue. They all said inflation was the #1 issue. I said I disagree. I think people coming into our country from prisons and from mental institutions is a bigger issue for the people that I know. And I made it my #1. I talked about inflation too, but how many times can you say that an apple has doubled in cost? I'd say it, and I'd hit it hard, but then I go back to the fact that we don't want criminals coming into our country. We don't want the jails of every country in the world virtually being deposited into the United States, and that man had to suffer with it. And he did an unbelievable job. I'll tell you, he was a very popular governor, but now he's like an unbeatable governor because of your border policies. He was fantastic. And he really was. So. Governor Abbott is he's a great man, great leader. And but it did make him did you do it? You didn't do that for politics. You did it because you wanted to do the right thing. But I'll tell you, it sure as hell worked for politics too. It's self-preservation, that's right. But no, because the people are demanding it. The people of Texas are demanding it. The people are demanding it all over. So anyway, so we built it, and they wouldn't let us use it. They wouldn't let the governor use it. And other governors, they wouldn't let him use it. But he was the leader of the pack and did a great job. And then we heard about a month ago that not only wouldn't they let us use it, they were selling it. They were going to sell it for 5 cents on the dollar. Now, 5 cents on the dollar then, but today it would cost more than twice as much to build because we bought it like 6 years ago.
Right.
And it was just sitting on the ground, and that does not do well for the whole thing.
Stupid
But it was just sitting on the ground, and I heard about it, and I called the governor, and I called a lot of people, your attorney general. And here's the story. They were going to buy it, and these are great business people. They were going to buy it for 5 cents on the dollar or less. And they were calling us up, we'll sell it to you for 200 cents on the dollar. In other words, it will cost you twice as much, so it's 200 cents on the dollar. I said, can somebody explain that to a judge? I mean, how corrupt is that? You'd think they'd say, maybe we'll sell it to you for 20 cents, 30 cents, but not 200 cents. So they were going to buy something for 5 cents, and they were going to sell it to us for a fortune. They were going to make they'd have it down in Fortune magazine, they'd put it of the deal of the year, okay? You buy something like that. But it was so corrupt and so horrible. And when we told that to the administration, they didn't care. They just kept going forward. They couldn't care less. And they kept going forward. They knew that they were trying to sell it back to us. They would have sold it back to us. You would have ended up buying it. You would have paid probably 50, 60 cents, who knows. But they were going to use it for scrap metal, but then they made a much better deal. They could just buy it and sell it to us for 15, 20 times what they paid. 20 times, think of it, like 20 times what they paid. And we wouldn't let it happen. And the governor with his attorney general, Ken Paxton, they made a fantastic, they're a good lawyer. He's pushed around pretty good by people, right? I said, you got a great attorney general. They should leave him alone. He was with me. But Ken and the governor went to court, and a judge actually became incensed and actually called for an investigation. How could a thing like this happen? So he stopped it. So we're waiting to put that wall up. And now that you have a new president, that wall will go up so fast. The governor will complain, sir. This is Greg Abbott, sir. Please, the wall is going up too fast. Please don't do that. You know the story about winning? No, we're going to win too much. We're winning too much. Please. People always love that one. We'll do this with the wall.
How do you win too much?
Goes, sir, the wall is going up too fast. We can't take it. We just can't take it. No, I think you'll be very happy if the wall goes up too fast, right? But we'll get that done, and we'll work with you on that. But it was a great decision by a great Texas judge, right? And it was beautiful to watch. He stopped them right in their track. I mean, they were literally loading this stuff onto trucks. It was terrible. Honestly, it was terrible. And he wouldn't take it. So I'm so glad I mentioned that they have a really good governor in Texas. And I swear, I didn't know he was here. I swear to you, it sounds like a setup. I didn't know you would end. Did I get lucky? I said the right thing. Because there have been moments when I wasn't so happy with him, you know? But not too many, I can tell you that. So anyway, it's good to see you too, Governor. Great. But I just want to thank everybody.
Stormy,
You've been,
I see you over there on Twitch.
Incredible. I recognize so many of you. It's so crazy. But this has been a long journey. This was a journey that started in 2015, probably started 20 years before that. People used to say, you're going to run for president? You're going to run? And I always said, no, I don't want. And then one day I said, let's give it a shot. And what I talked about then was the border, too. I think it probably was the number one issue for me. Back in 2015, 2016, I talked about the border. And now I talked about the border, but this border is much worse. We fixed the border. It was totally fixed. There was nothing to talk about. 2020, by the way, that election was totally rigged, but that's okay.
Trump ain't gonna let that go!
You know the only thing good about it? It showed how bad they are, showed how incompetent.
Mr. Reese, later chat. Thank you so much for coming by, Mr. Reese. Thank you for the $2. I appreciate that.
The bad thing about it is some bad things happen, like a lot of people in our country that wouldn't be in our country right now. So, you know, that's the bad part. But I will say that it started in 2015, and right from the beginning, we went to the top. Day one, they announced Trump, and Trump went to number one and stayed there for the whole primary. And then we took on Hillary. She didn't look too happy today. We took on Hillary, a very nice person, but we took on Hillary and we defeated Hillary. And then we did much better the second time in 2020. You know, we got millions more votes. We got millions, like 10, 12 million more votes than we did the first time. No president has ever gotten that many more votes. I got like 9 million more than anybody else had ever
National
gotten.
Reciprocal.
And they said we lost. And because of that, I said to Melania, what do you think? And she said, you want to do this again?
Oh my God, I can't pronounce words right now.
Had I thought we lost, I wouldn't do it again. That's like the ultimate poll, right? But I knew how well we did, and this time we made it too big.
Help me pronounce this word, please.
They tried. They tried like hell. But
reciprocity?
They tried.
And repealed the NFA
too. And around 9:02, they gave up. Last time they did bad things. At this time, they just said,
we need no restrictions for Americans on SBRs, suppressors, etc. The bad people are armed to the teeth.
A gentleman asked me, a very respected gentleman asked me yesterday, how come
Thank you so much for the $5.
They showed you winning, but not in a landslide.
Reciprocity. Thank you. That's how. Thank you.
Trumpers
Nina did it for. I can pronounce it.
And at the writers, the fake news.
Oh, and Perhaps did it too.
So when reciprocity. You call somebody from
reciprocity.
Trump,
thank you, Perhaps, and thank you, Nina.
They say it's none of your business. I'm not telling you.
I got it. Reciprocity.
40% of the people.
Yay!
So they would discard
Perhaps
that
and Nina, you two should be teachers. You really are. You helped me out.
Then when the election happened, you know, the vote came and it was much different, much higher than we're going to win. But they really thought they couldn't believe. The one man said, I mean, it was so much higher. We won all 7 swing states. We won the popular vote by millions of votes, which is hard for a Republican. I'll tell you who came through. The unions came through. The auto workers were great. The Teamsters
My name
were
is
great.
Do
The firemen
Something
were great.
Different. Do something.
I think almost every union was great. The only one that weren't great, although Sean
Do
was
Something
great,
Different.
and the Teamsters,
Thank you for the $5.
Sean O'Brien, the head of the Teamsters, was fantastic. But generally speaking, the head of the union was against Trump, but the union would be with us for like 85%. Look what we did with the auto workers in Michigan. Look what we did with the Teamsters. The Teamsters were unbelievable. They were a solid Democrat vote, and they voted for Trump. So I said, can you make it? She said, we're going to make it no matter what. We're going to make it because we have the guts. Right? Right?
She gonna get you for telling people her feet hurt.
And then we went out to the helicopter, though, just prior to this and said goodbye. And it's a custom, and the wind is blowing like crazy. And with the hat that she's wearing, she almost blew away. We almost lost off her.
Melania will get Trump for tell everybody her feet hurt. Girl. You better than me, girl. Okay. Maybe I should ask Tom Cruise or Small Hands, Rubio, how it feels to wear stuff like that. Oh, gosh. Yeah, I don't know how people do those stuff. And I still have those spike heels. As if they were never left out of the box. I told you I only wore them once. It looks like, and the only reason I got them is because the spike heel. You know what movie I saw where the woman killed somebody with the spike of her shoe? So I saw that. I said, ooh, I want that. That looks so nice. And that's what I got. And I got that. So, try them out. Inauguration, okay, over. I better feed it pretty too. Oh, here we go. That's always a guy saying that. I'm kind of glad men have foot fetishes because that means you like to rub women's feet. Lord knows I love my feet rubbed. The movie was The Hunt. Is that was the movie? Yeah, I saw that. I was like, ooh. Sure wouldn't mind. And I saw them shoes. I said, ooh, I want them shoes. I was walking real careful. Because it's like you damn near walking on your toes when you're walking on spike heels. So, Doc said I would rub Lauren Boebert's. Tell him, Ariel. You tell Ariel, said, we do not need to hear that. Sharing is caring. Not in this case. Stop making them feel good. We bringing shame back. Shame, shame, shame. I didn't have to share that tree. This chat is my diary. Okay. Stormy got the little duck set shaking no. Yes, shame. Bring shame back. All right, guys. Oh my God. Oh. I'm glad that's over with. I have officially made it. Yay! What are you saying? Vance's beard is the first beard in the White House since Okay, Michael didn't have no beard. Stop it. Okay? Michael was clean shaven. You know it. Are they about to eat? They had a dinner? I'm not sitting through this! So we went from the inauguration to speaking at something, and we're about to be at a dinner. I'm not sitting through this. I'm about to go. I gotta go get some. I gotta get some breakfast. Shame is very good for society. It is. come back with an executive order rally. What time is that? Oh, is there an executive order rally? What time? I will do that. What time is that? Tell me what time the executive order rally is, because I do got to get some. I'm so hungry. I didn't have nothing but tea. I had 2 cups of tea. See? 2 cups of tea earlier today. I didn't have nothing to eat yet. And I'm famished. Okay. Let's see if Zuckerberg removes all of the gender choices. Isn't that stupid? Dude, you know what? See, this is how I can tell you guys are too tolerant. You know, when somebody comes to me wanting to be an acquaintance, because ain't nobody going to be my friend with a whole bunch of, you know, talking about something, these are my pronouns. When they come to me and say, and that's happened to me a couple of times, where they go, no, I'm sorry, my pronouns are ze, zer, or they'll say the opposite of, like if they're a biological woman and they're clearly a woman, they'll say, I'm non-binary, so please use they and them. I said, no, I'm not. But those are my pronouns. I don't care. I said, you understand that I don't respect you, so we don't have to talk ever. I don't want you to be my friend. I don't want to be your friend. We don't have to talk. We just, you know, you stay your way. Because I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that they, them stuff or Z's or stuff. So, okay, y'all not telling me what time the rally is. If y'all don't tell me, I'm not going to come back. That's right. Yeah, I don't do that. I don't put people. I don't listen. I'm about to say something. It's going to sound arrogant, but it's not arrogant. Okay, it's not. I'm a very tall woman, and I mind my business 98% of the time. So I pique a lot of people's curiosity, and so they always come up to me. I rarely, I mean, we're talking about 95% of the time, never approach other people unless I want something. That's why it's the 5%. So all my friends I got, they came to me. Okay. Everybody pursued me. So I don't need new friends. I'm not looking for new IRL friends. I'm not looking for new acquaintances. I don't need these people. They act like I need them in my life. I don't. So when you come up to me with these crazy, I guess you could say, I don't know what you would call it. I guess you could, conditions in order for me to communicate with you, I'm going to decline. I'm like, I don't need you. I'm sorry, you came to me. I didn't come to you. I didn't come to you and say, hi, what's your name? I didn't do that. You came to me. You had a conversation with me. And in the process of the conversation, you felt the need to tell me your pronouns. I didn't ask you. I don't care. And I told you I'm not going to use it. And since I told you I'm not going to use it, that lets you know I don't respect you. And therefore, I don't need you. I don't want you as a friend. Shoot, baby. I don't play that. Bad enough I'm a product of inferior ghetto education as it is. Now you want me to sit up here and call a single person plural? If he doesn't tell me next 2 minutes, I'm a power down. So it doesn't. I'm the only reason I'm still live is because I'm waiting for y'all to tell me about the rally. It may not happen. I don't know. But can I say, can we give you guys a hand for joining me on my first inauguration live stream? Okay, can we give you guys a hand? Give yourself a hand. Celine says, my pronouns are normal. Okay, normal. Thank you, Celine. I really appreciate it. This was so fun. I had a really good time. And also, let's give I want to give a clap to those of you who donated as well. Yay! 3 p.m. Dude, that's about an hour. Listen, this is what's going to happen. If it's at 3 p.m., then expect me to sign on at 3:30, okay? Because first of all, I got to go tinkle, and then I got to go make me something to eat. I'm hungry. So we'll do that, and then if it's at 3 or 3:30, whatever, I don't know. Don't bet on me. Don't bet on me being back at 3 o'clock. That's not going to happen. I'm sorry. Okay? So I'm going to do some food, and I'll be back, okay? And maybe I'll make a little rally thing. But can y'all tell me for sure if it's at 3 o'clock? What was the original money goal? I didn't even make one. I just was like, people, in the beginning, so many people were donating. I decided to just go ahead and take notice to do a tab. But I want to thank you guys. Like, y'all make me feel so good. Y'all make me so... All right, let me get off. I'll be back, and I'll be back, and I will, I'll be back, and we'll do the rally, okay? So, I'll see you guys in an hour and 15 minutes, maybe less, we'll see, okay? Later, taters. See you soon.